What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? We want to welcome to you another great episode. My name is Rockstar. I'm the host of the popular new podcast at my mama's house and Rock's house. And as usual, I come to you humbly out of respect for life and life itself. With that being said, we're going to go and jump into it. And I'm going to introduce you to the all-stars of the team. Some is missing, but guess what? We still going to give you a live show because this is what we do. You know what I'm talking about? With that being said, I'm going to let my boy Quality start it off. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, world. How we doing out there? Glad everybody can be here. I am your man, N-A-T, Silent E, a.k.a. Quality.
I'm talking about. And with that being said, we're going to go switch it over to my boy Yogi. He got one of the coldest punchlines in YouTube land. With that being said, talk to him, Yogi.
YouTube world, wake your ass up, baby. We here.
That's it.
Big Yogi checking in. Hey, man, keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy, huh?
Yeah.
And there you have it. You know what I'm talking about? Whew, oh, man. So what's up, fellas? What's been going on? How y'all week been so far? You know, it's hump day.
It's hump day, but I am proud to announce that with my panel here, these fine gentlemen, that we have kind of come across our female crew that we're gonna be putting out here pretty soon. We want everybody to stay tuned for that. We can't wait to get the females' perspective of some of the topics that we talk about. We are so excited for y'all, man. We can't wait to bring that to y'all. That's coming soon.
For sure. Now, with that being said, I'm glad you said that. So what I decided to do was I wanted us to have the conversation live. Mm-hmm. So the viewers can give us get an inside view of the process of having a podcast and how podcasters go about making decisions and moves which can impact the show in a good or bad way. So we just wanted to again, this is like a reality TV show for us. So, you know what I mean? So we want to give them that raw entertainment. So what I want to do is that sometimes we want to go live because we be having some good stuff before we start the show.
Exactly.
So I'm like, you know what? That they need to see that. They see everything.
We human. We just like them. Yeah.
Yeah, shit. They already saw our ass naked, so ain't no sense of fucking hiding shit.
Ain't no reason to hide nothing.
They done seen us show our ass.
Ain't no reason to hide now. We already showed it.
Yeah. Okay, so I was in the chat, and I was listening. It was a busy day for me as usual. So what I wanted to talk about was some of the details in it. So, did y'all look at the pictures that I sent y'all?
I saw some of them, the little snippets.
No, the pictures. I sent you 2 pictures, like literally maybe 20 minutes ago.
Oh shit! I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know that I'm makeup in. I'm in makeup at that time, y'all. Makeup for the show.
I seen the pictures, Rock. I know what you're talking about.
Okay, but hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna airdrop them and then I'm gonna put them up. I'm gonna put them up on the panel. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did see those, Rock. I see what you're talking about. I saw them.
Okay. Hold on.
Numbers.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put them on the panel.
Right.
That's the airdrop sound quality.
Nah, I ain't gonna even lie. You know, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I was like, God damn, somebody calling?
Hello, peekaboo.
Oh, shit. Give me a second, y'all.
Rock over there putting them glasses to work. I see you.
That's what we got to do.
I see you. Next I go home, put my specs on. You know what I'm saying? I want to look professional too. You know.
Sharp, please. Ain't nothing professional about you.
And not a me, no, I thought that. Goddamn it.
Okay,
we all part in public.
All right, you know what? Wait a minute. I'm gonna show that one last. Hold on. This is the one that we really want to talk about first.
Hey man, Jeffrey, Mississippi in the building. I feel you, Mississippi. That's what we call it.
What's up, Mr. Harris? All right, so here's what I wanted to talk about, right? So it's two things, and we can discuss it. Is I'm not saying what's gonna be or not gonna be, it's just an open discussion, right? So some of what I saw in the chat, it was two things that and I wish everybody was on the panel, but hey, it is what it is, so we're gonna rock with who we got.
They'll watch it.
Yeah, there you go. So here's my concerns. My concerns is with the personal relationship with some of the females that we may be trying to get on the show.
Yeah,
that's where now again, oppose it or give me some context if need be to convince me. But bro, we be having some very sensitive subjects.
we do.
Most definitely.
Like, we go at each other head.
Most definitely.
And we're men, and we're thick-skinned men. So I'm kind of against daughters, most cousins, sisters. I'm kind of against that, bro.
Well, let me explain though, Rock. I want to hit this here for
Text
you.
comes up, all kind of shit.
Right. I consider myself prepping our guests that are going to be on here, and some of them, most of the people that I'm talking to, I don't even know them. I know them from a distance or whatever, but probably Facebook friends, stuff like that. But I prep them before I even attempt to even bring them on. Look, you got to understand, this is a debate. It's not a me against you thing. It's a debate. And sometimes the debate gonna go this way. Sometimes it's gonna go that way. There is no right and wrong to a debate. Everybody gonna speak what they feel their opinions or their thoughts of the situation is. You're not right for having the thought that you have. You're not wrong for having that thought. So be mindful when you come on here. I'm not going against you. I may challenge you, but I'm not going against you. That's just us having a conversation. That's what a conversation is, especially a mature one.
Well, here's the thing. That's not what concerns me. What concerns me is the personal.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could get ugly.
Yeah, it make your household a little rocky.
Yeah, and it's
like who you got on there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it could get ugly, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? From the personal aspect of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If y'all remember, that was part of the reason why when Rich posted the person that he was trying to put, I asked the age. I know it seemed a little crazy when I asked it, but the reason why I'm asking, because you want different demographics. I want a young, I want the old, I want the married, I want the not married, et cetera, et cetera. I want the different spans of different people. So yeah, I get you. I know exactly where you're going with it.
What a good thing is that we don't have to actually control that narrative. It's going to take care of itself once we get bigger. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
My main concern is that the relationship status. You know what I'm saying? Like that's lines can get crossed unintentionally.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I know I wouldn't have my damn wife on it.
You got damn right.
Yeah. She can keep asking them comments.
Yeah, I ain't got one.
Yeah, answer the comment section.
About far as we going with that.
About far as we going with that. Keep your ass in the comments section. Type away. Break your fingers, baby.
Yeah. No, all you want.
Yeah. Because we can ignore your ass.
But to bring your ass on here and get to talking that shit, like you say, that can start a whole nother argument.
Yeah, and if you take something personal from a conversation on the internet, that's your goddamn problem.
There you go. That's your problem. That's your sensitivity level.
You feel attacked from a motherfucker that ain't talking to you. That's different.
But see, when the conversation on the internet turns into static in the household, that's a whole different set of issues right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you saying what you saying, Rock, is you don't want static in your real life coming from a conversation we having on the internet, you know?
Yeah. And then it's like, I don't want to offend nobody, you know what I mean? Like unintentionally. I gotta keep saying it. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some companies, if they find out y'all sleeping together, shit, somebody gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They can be too good ass.
No frat, and that's that no fraternizing rule.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
But see, like when we have debates and conversation to the viewer, it look like, man, them niggas really, you know what I'm saying, going at each other. But then, bro, it's like, we can have an argument on here, but then after the whole thing done, we keep kind laughing again like ain't shit happened. That's because we're not putting our emotions into our debates. We're just basically just speaking our points, and it becomes a passionate thing on certain points. Yeah. But us as men understand, we think logically. We don't think about the emotional level. We just voicing our opinion, then we're gonna go back to the regular scheduled program.
Well, see, you said it right there. Logically, we think logically. That's what it is. Okay, logically, he's entitled to say what he want to say. So sometimes we're gonna have to let that be. Sometimes I can't change Rock's opinion. Sometimes Rock can't change my opinion. Sometimes none of us agree with what you say, Yogi. That's just that's the nature of the business when you're doing this.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So and then it just goes to show you double standards exist, and there's nothing we can do about them. I respect it. Because here's the hell, we relatives. Shit. But shit, we can go. Motherfucker don't know that. If they don't hear us say that and they hear us on these debates, they be like, they wouldn't know we even know each other.
They wouldn't know who we is. They think we the goddamn worst enemies of each other.
They think we on the streets having shootouts.
I'm telling you, see, we don't be bullshit. Nigga, let me tell you something. Nigga, what do nigga fuck with you down?
Nigga.
Wait. Y'all know my favorite line. Let me tell you motherfuckers something.
That's why you got the Kango on.
I got the Kango on today. I got my daddy hat on today, boy. Let me tell you motherfuckers goddamn thing or two.
Yeah, man, it's a double standard. It exists and it just has to be respected. You know what I'm saying? So we got that out the way. So one of the reasons I wanted to have the discussion and then put this up is if you notice, if you look at the demographics, we are doing damn good.
We're doing damn good.
So
Rock, I can't see it.
Huh?
You got it up on the screen. I can't see it.
Yeah, we looking at it right now. The demographics is damn good.
Yeah. So for a podcast, especially a male-orientated podcast, you got to remember, women are attracted to men in most cases, right? And then you got the butchers, they think they us. So they're going to be more, you know what I'm saying? And they like to steal male mannerisms, so they're going to watch us. So I did some research and some SEO optimization, and just to compare, our female to male ratio is higher than a lot of shows, even the more successful shows.
Despite some of the things that we be saying.
Yeah, look at it. Bro, our female audience is almost 40%.
I mean, it don't help. I mean, hey Rock, but it also helps too. You got a panel of handsome motherfuckers, you know.
I don't know about that, Yogi. I don't know. I've been an ugly nigga all my life, man. I'm gonna hold on to that, man. I'm gonna hold on to my ugliness. Fuck what they talking about. Ain't nothing handsome about me.
It's gold teeth, nigga.
Stop it.
All right, man. Hey, I come from the dirt. What they say, boys made from puppy dog, snails, and all. That's me right there. I'm all the nasty shit.
But yeah, so our female audience is almost 40%, y'all. So
that's damn good, man.
That's damn good. And I'm gonna tell you what I've been told, and what women have told me, and what Trust has said too. A lot of women actually like that. A panel of a bunch of gritty men.
You see Rich in the goddamn comment talking about they love Rich. Bring your motherfucking ass on this goddamn panel, you goddamn summer gun. Fuck you at. Excuse my French, trash. Excuse my French, Rich.
Motherfucking ass, goddamn.
Look, excuse my French, Rich. Where the fuck you at, nigga? And I don't even talk like that.
Yeah, so like me and Trust talked before, and it's like this. At the end of the day, let me give an example. There are a lot of women that I've reached out to that I find on other popular podcasts, right? Some of them have never taken the time to get on my show. I'm going to tell you what a lot of them do. They go look at our numbers. They go look at how many subscribers, and they judge us. And ain't nothing wrong with judging us. The problem is when you don't judge correctly.
I was just about to say you don't judge it right. You go ahead.
You got to judge correctly. And so basically what they doing is they seeing the amount of attention that we're getting into a lot of them. Now I need more attention than that. And it's sad. It's a sad reality. But, people have self-motive in most things in life. And sometimes the self-motive can be self-sabotaging to them because guess what? Once we blow, people like me. Hold on, Yogi. You want to know what I do? Pick up this paper and I write down their Instagram name.
Yeah.
And I write it down. Everyone. And even to this day, I still reach out to some of them. Because I don't give a damn. If I ain't got nothing to do but promote on Instagram, I do it. Fuck it. Send everybody that shit. I might have sent them that shit 30 times, 30 different episodes.
And they may have not even watched one. But still, I'm going to send them bitches every goddamn week if I can.
Thank you. Block me, nigga.
Every goddamn week.
Block me. And I'm writing down the name of everyone because they going and check it out because this is they're jumping on other different podcasts. I see them on the different podcasts that I watch, and I be like, damn, look at this bitch. This bitch won't even get on my shit.
But you can see them.
Yeah,
hey, Rock,
see them lurking. They lurking.
Hey, Rock, no.
They not even lurking. They're not on our show. I'm seeing them on other people's show.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I respect it. What say, yo?
No, I'm saying though, the ones that you reached out to and don't want to come on our shit because we not popular enough. You already know what I'm gonna say to them.
Well, let's first of all do this.
Yeah, nah, you good. That's why I ain't even say it because normally, I just blurt it out. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, man, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
But hey, let's make this point. I want to make this quick little point right quick. I want everybody that's listening to us right now to understand. We may ask you to come on, but whether or not you come or not, or like or subscribe, whether or not you do it or not means nothing to us. We don't care. Don't get me wrong. We need it. We want it. We appreciate y'all if y'all do. Give me a second. We don't give a fuck about whether or not you do it or not.
They ain't did nothing. They comment, bro. Don't do that.
No, I'm talking about for those people that you're talking about that won't come or won't do or won't support.
Fam, we're not finna do that, man. Forget them, bro.
Hey, man,
they're going to come back and holler because I don't want to seem spiteful. They're not bothering us like that.
They're not bothering us. That's my point right there. They're not bothering us.
But they're not watching, so we don't care, man.
Right.
Hey, look.
We got almost 40% female viewers, bro.
Hey, in the words of the great Mike Jones, back then they didn't want me. Now hoes all on me.
All on us.
All right, so I say this to say this, that they will come. They say if you build it, they will come. So they'll come. All right, look at Tyler say keep hoes and bitches separate like wolves and sheep. God damn it, let me put a star on that comment. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's a good one there. I love that one, Tyler.
Yeah. There you go. A hoe comes from call. Usually, well, I ain't gonna read it, but hey, Tyler, I feel you, bro. All right, so let me pull up the other one, okay?
Are you showing it on the screen, Rock? Because I can't see it.
I'm seeing it, Yogi, so I don't know why you ain't.
Yeah. So we're not going to get into a discussion about the ideas about it because it's just going to take up the show with 20 minutes in, but I did want to show you this. but I am working. I'm working my ass off. I got some more viewers, subscribers today. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being more of a salesman. This is a challenge. So what is this saying? The watch time from subscribers is only 30%. We're not complaining about that. That's okay. They subscribe and they watch when they can. But this is where I had to get on my own ass. And they watch when they can. This is the part. 70% of our watch time is coming from people that haven't subscribed. Now, that's a good thing and a not so good thing. Here's why. If they're engaged, shit, hell, they engaged. They so engaged, they forgetting to subscribe. Damn, I forgot to subscribe. That shit was good.
And that don't cost nothing, y'all. That don't cost nothing to subscribe. Subscribe, that don't cost nothing.
But what I'm saying is that's where I have to get on my ass, because that means that I have to do more. I have to do more to put it in their face to remind them to subscribe. They're clearly engaging. They're watching. 70% of our watch time is from people that haven't subscribed. So it's about accountability. So I have to ask myself, nigga, what is you doing? I mean, what are you not doing? That got 70% of your viewers, they watching, but you ain't got them subscribed. That's a salesman issue. The evidence says that. Numbers don't lie. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna communicate more with y'all about on whatever ideas I come with or whatever things that we may need to do. I started my research, but I'm gonna put together a promotional package, and then I'm gonna send it to y'all in the chat. Y'all fine with that?
I'm absolutely fine with that.
Gotcha. So it's just little things, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with, kind of making adjustments and kind of, it's like a sports team. You want to come up with some new plays. We done won 3 Super Bowls and we using the same plays. They asked and got hit.
Exactly. They know what's going on now.
Yeah, they done figured it out. We done won 3 championships. We done played some of the same teams in the playoffs. The motherfuckers is figuring us out. Yeah, so any thoughts on this before we get the show started?
You hit it right on the money, Rock. We ready to rock.
Okay,
you right on the money with that. And I love all those demographics and the graphs that we got. That's beautiful.
Appreciate you. So to my viewers, now you're seeing what goes on behind the scenes when it comes to doing what it takes to make a podcast work. Also, it takes dedication. You have to be dependable to your viewers. I don't care if you just have 30 viewers who are tuning in a week. Be loyal to those 30 viewers. You got to be there. If they used to you coming on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you need to be available Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's just simple. If your hours is open between 8 to 5, you need to be open between 8 to 5. They're making sacrifices in their time to come to you. All right. Yes, there you go, Tyler. Those are the benefits of subscribing. It's big benefits. Yes. All right, man. Y'all ready to rock and roll?
Let's do this.
Sir.
All right. Mute your mics.
I'm gonna just let the young nigga speak.
She puts nails on top of nails. Yeah. She puts hair on top of hair. She puts eyelashes on top of eyelashes. She's not gonna put another nigga over you.
I'm gonna just let the young nigga speak.
She puts nails on top of nails. Yeah. She puts hair on top of hair. She puts eyelashes on top of eyelashes. She's not gonna put another nigga over you.
Bars.
Hey, hold up. I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit funny.
Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man.
It never will make sense, man.
Man, I'm done with this shit, man. Hey, these goddamn icebreakers just they never go downhill, bro. They just go up.
Look, I'm gonna make a quick point, man. I put a post on Facebook the other day, and it's something similar to what we talking about with the icebreaker, man. About 2 images of a woman. One got a nice little regular dress on, looked like a housewife type, and the other one got a little tights on and all that there. Now, in the comment, you would be surprised how many women are hating us because it said we prefer the woman with the regular house dress on as far as wifey material. And now it didn't say none of wifey material, so let's be clear. It just said what men like. The women come on and they fighting the men because we telling them what we like. You cannot make this up. They fighting us because we said what we like, and then they tell us that's not true. Well, if we saying it's true, how you gonna tell us you're not a man? You're a woman telling a man how he feel. That you can't make this up, man. You can't make this up.
Quality, I seen that post, right?
Yeah.
I read the comments too, right? But see, you got so many men that'll show that they prefer the chick with the tights and her booty out than the wifey woman. You know what I'm saying? It's
do you
true.
think they prefer it, or do they like to have fun with that particular?
I mean, of course we like to have fun, nigga. Hey,
so let's call it what it really is then.
The tights with the booty out, that's a bounce house for us. Yeehaw. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? As far as taking something serious, of course we're gonna prefer to see that woman that was on the right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But for them to be getting in the comments and debating you about what we like, and you a man telling them what we like, is diabolical. Stay in your place.
And it really is.
You gotta stay in your lane, man. You gotta stay in your lane, man. Worry about what you as a woman like. Don't tell us what we like. We telling you what we like, but you so gone in the mind that you think you know every fucking thing that you telling us what. All right, lady. Have a great day.
You see my comment. That's what it was. All right. Well, I feel you. All right. You feel how you feel, I guess. You know, I don't argue. You know me. I ain't putting up no fights now. Shit.
Quality. Look, this is the funniest part of that conversation. The ones that was commenting about what we like, thinking what they saying, what they think we like, I bet them the ones that'll never get a ring.
Well, you know, if they do, I know it was hard for them to get it because they so opinionated about everything to where they're not really willing to open their minds to listen. Sometimes you can't always have something to say. Sometimes you got to shut up and listen. That's why God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth. 2 ears is for your ass to listen. The mouth is for you to sometimes shut that fucker up and listen to what's being said to you. So, you know, it is what it is.
I seen a meme. I seen a meme one time. It said the best position that a woman can give a man, right? And most motherfuckers in their nasty state of mind thinking it's sexual.
I already went there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But the best position for a woman to be in is when that top lip touch that bottom lip. And they keep it together.
Well, see, the way I was told, it was like that's the sexiest shit a woman can do.
Yeah.
That top lip touch that bottom lip, that's a bad motherfucker, boy.
Yep.
And a powerful motherfucker. They don't even recognize how much power they hold. There's not one man that will sit here and tell you that women don't run the demographic of how this thing is gonna go. We understand that. But the ones that do know, they know how to do it. See, it's a way to do it. You're going to do it the loud way? Okay, then you ain't going to get much success. You do it the quiet way, you get tons of success.
Yep. That's a fact,
what they say, man, the quietest motherfucker in the room is the deadliest motherfucker in the room.
That's the deadliest one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
It's hot.
I like moving away. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, man, let's go and get into it, baby.
Let's rock.
Go.
Mute your mics.
I am Kyren Lacy's mother, and I will not accept any belated apologies. My beloved son left me 5 months ago, and you can't imagine, at the very end of his life, he still thought everyone hated him. It was an accident that had absolutely nothing to do with him, yet it not only brought him worldwide ridicule, but also destroyed his career and ultimately took his life, all because one man lied to him. Everyone blamed him without knowing that Kyren's car was farther from the crash site than his longest catch distance in college. How could he possibly have caused that accident? If not for that accident, he would still be alive today, playing in the league. The truth has finally come out. But so what? My child will never come back. He left this world full of pain, while those who so easily accused him now want to erase it all with a single word. Do you know? In his final days, he kept asking me, "Mom, why doesn't anyone believe me?" That kind of despair still echoes in my dreams to this day. At Kyren's funeral, holding myself together with what little strength I had left, I sang one last song for him, "I Will Always Love You," hoping my dear son could finally rest in peace.
All right. Before we have the conversation, I first want to give out my condolences to the young man, his family, his friends, his teammates. I can only imagine how much pain that he went through being falsely accused. I can only imagine how he felt, with his career possibly being over doing something that he loved and did all his life. I can only imagine how his mother feels to have his son, take his life over an unfortunate turn of events. Before we get into that conversation, because you know us, we still gonna talk the real, we still gonna say, but we're very respectful.
Absolutely.
So, the first thing I just want to say is that because it's a man, I ain't gonna lie, it fucks with me when this story come up. So I try to shy away from it, but it's hard to watch and it not affect you in some kind of way. So with that being said, the topic of conversation is first one, what are your thoughts about the whole situation and now that he's actually been vindicated? But I want to have a conversation about suicide. Right now, Black men have the highest rate of suicide. I'm not sure if it's per capita, per race, but despite it, regardless of what we're comparing it to, the numbers are it's too much. You know what I'm saying? And I know with us on the panel, we're going to speak the real, despite how sensitive it is, regardless of how we feel about it, is what I'm saying. So I'm not gearing anyone. I'm just, I don't know why this situation fucks with me in different ways, and I'll explain it whenever it's my turn to talk. But I want to indulge in the conversation. So it's three of us. I want us to just really just open up. And I really want y'all perspective on how I feel. But again, first thing is the top of the conversation is your thoughts on this whole case, the accident, and also your thoughts on suicide. And who would like to chime in first? The floor is yours.
All right. Once again, my condolences to the family. All that, man. I'm heartbroken for what that lady has to go through with her child. I can't even imagine that. I just can't. So I can't even put myself in her place or anything like that. So my condolences. That's first and foremost. I'm probably finna say something that's a little unpopular right now, and I know it's probably not the time, and I hope we can understand that I'm not critiquing anything about this particular situation, but I want to talk about the fragileness of us as Black men, because to take your life is never the answer. I don't care what you're going through, that's never the answer. There's always a better way. And even if that better way means that you got to fight a little harder or you got to go through some ups and downs, well, that's a part of life. And that's what we all do in life. Every last one of us, there's not a single person I know that don't go through ups and downs. So we have to become stronger as people to understand that taking ourselves out, that ain't the answer. That's not it. But for what this man had to endure and what was being said about him, I feel bad because they were wrong. They were wrong for what they did, and I don't even know who can you possibly blame for this other than the people that said. But then think about all the people that ridiculed him. You know, according to what his mother was saying, all the people that were, you know, talking about him and making these judgments on him, and they didn't even know this young man. They don't know nothing about him. That's how powerful the internet is. The internet has made it to where people can have an opinion and think that their opinion is the only opinion. Well, you ain't always right, and I ain't always right. You know, hell, shit, I've been wrong on a lot of goddamn things in my lifetime. So I'm never gonna think that anything that I'm saying is just golden. I understand to understand you have to listen, and that was a part of what we just said. You got to listen. You got to be willing to listen to understand.
Yeah, man.
Good shit.
First off, man, my condolences to the family, man. Like everybody's saying, man, that's a crazy situation, man. But like Quality was saying, man, as men, man, we got to get like more mentally stronger. You know what I'm saying? I can't Quality. So we got to be more mentally stronger, man. You know what I'm saying? No matter who you are, man, you're gonna have storms you gotta weather. You know what I'm saying, in your life throughout the course of your life. You know what I'm saying? I just wished that, you know what I'm saying, old buddy was strong enough mentally, man, to weather this storm, man, to see the other side of it, because the other side of it took him off. He was like taken away from all of it. They saying how far his car was from the accident that caused the accident, but he'll never know this because he couldn't take the scrutiny that was being thrown at him for the situation. And then, like, my thing is, like, man, if he knew he wasn't a part of that, man, bro, you just had to, man, you just had to weather that storm, bro. And like, man, you playing football at LSU, man. His trajectory was to go to the NFL. I think he would have been in the NFL now.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
yeah, man. So just put your head down, man, and go to work, man. That's my answer to everything, man. No matter what's coming at you, man, put your head down, keep pushing forward, man. No matter what it is, especially as black men, you know, we do one small thing wrong, man. It's like the weight of the world come down on us. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to handle that, man, and not because like Quiet is saying, man, taking your life is not the answer. It actually makes everything worse. Because now your family got to deal with your loss, man. I can see your mama holding back her, like during that interview, I can see her holding back her emotions, man. Like you made everything worse. Now, not only did that situation that put you in the situation happen, now you took yourself out, and now that's another weight some people got to deal with that got love for you and all that, man. So, man, as black man, I agree with my brother, man. Like, man, we got to be more stronger than that mentally, man, because storms gonna happen, man. Storms gonna happen, man. And there ain't no meteorologists in our life telling us when it's gonna rain, when it's not. They just come. Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? We just got to be like mentally strong enough, man, to weather that shit and move on. Put your head down, move forward.
You know, we went down to LSU, me and my son, and when he was doing his visits and everything like that, I met that young man. And of course, you know, us when we see these people, you don't think none of these things. You know, I'm looking at him, he's at the height of his life, you know. He out there, you know, of course, this is a practice that they're doing, but we're able to view the practice, me and my son. And I mean, this kid was out there, I mean, just showing that. Was able to shake his hand. I thought he was a great kid. I just thought, I never would have thought this would have transpired so shortly after I met him. And then here we are today. So, I mean, my heart goes out to him, his family. I truly grieve for them right now because I know they're going through it.
Man, that was some damn good perspectives, man. And yo, I know you don't want to hear this, but those were some damn good perspectives. Out of opinions, because y'all was spitting some shit. Real, I just gotta keep it undone. Those are, I can't, to call those perspectives would be just rude. That y'all said such powerful things with so many. It's factual, and the wordplay was just beautiful. And this shows how balance works, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, there are times where we just got to be straight up, right? And we're all being straight up now. But you see at how we communicated. See, look, you see how y'all communicated yourselves? Because y'all understand that, bro, this is a situation where somebody took their life, right? And somebody lost someone they love because this person took their life. And then the reasons behind it. So it adds these certain layers to where you have to be sensitive. It's kind of like when your mama used to bake a cake and she said, don't do all that damn junk. I got a cake. Watch how you move. And so I think that's where we have to pride ourselves on being careful. You know what I'm saying? Because to just bust out and say, oh, we're raising mentally weak kids. Okay, what does that do?
That ain't helping the situation.
Yeah, man. That you gotta, man, and then you gotta be sensitive towards the people that's hurt in the situation, bro.
Exactly.
No matter what you say, we could have done, we could have raised, or what we could have done. That still don't take away their pain. They hurting because this man did that, bro.
That woman's baby is gone. Oh. So regardless of what she could say, could have done, should have done, all that don't mean nothing right now because her baby gone, and I can't even fathom how that feeling feels. I can't. I don't even want to go through. I can't imagine it. So, like I say, my heart goes out to her, man.
Yeah, man. Like when I see that happening, I don't think about, oh, where was the dad? None of that matters, man. To me. Now we all know that, of course, it would have been a different result possibly if there was a father and a man up, but it wasn't, and the man still made it. So clearly, he didn't let possibly not having a father in his life stop him. Clearly, the mother did something right, because guess what? It still take a hell of a mama to be at those peewee games, to be at those high school games. Somebody had to pay for that equipment, for his share of his equipment, right? I know this. Y'all know this. They don't start paying for equipment until you get in school.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, and even still, it takes investment. College ain't paying for your goddamn flight. College is not paying. High school and college and middle school is not paying for your summer leagues.
That's out of pocket.
That's out of pocket.
Mm-hmm.
When I used to have to take my daughter to those basketball summer leagues and stuff to continue for her to grow as a basketball player and become better in order to be good enough to actually get wanted into a big college. Man, some of them camps, 1,300, 1,200, 800, 2,000.
Yeah, the dedication.
Not to mention, you still got to get there.
I got to pay for me and the mama got to pay for
to travel to that goddamn spot after I done paid for him to be there. Yeah, bro.
For the other kids.
Yeah.
Man. But see, that's just the dedication that's us parents. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's just the dedication that's us parents that want to see our kids make it to the next level of whatever they're trying to do. So, you know, that's a sacrifice we willing to make, man.
Yeah. So hats off. And I really don't have too much to say. Y'all said everything. He's gone. We can't bring him back. But to all the young brothers out here that's watching and that gets this message, if you hear me, let me say this, bro. God gave you tear ducts just like he gave women tear ducts. And just like a pot of water, sometimes it boils over. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And don't you ever in your life think that you too hard to just cry. Don't you ever think in your life that you too hard to get a hug. Because when it gets to the point to where you having thoughts of taking your life, that's when you should understand that you should be man enough to understand that you can't take everything into your own hands. I ain't never seen a human on this planet that didn't need another human. And sometimes, bro, we just need a shoulder to lean on, either cry on, even if that's with another man. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say something, Rock? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Nah, you good.
Hey man, look, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, me personally, my out, like the good thing, like you gotta have outlets, bro. If you have an outlet whenever you feeling some type of way, that'll help you out a lot. I'm gonna tell you my major outlet, man. My major outlet is music, because no matter what the fuck I feel, there's always gonna be a song that caters to whatever the fuck I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I can go cut that motherfucker on, cut my radio all the way up and jam that bitch out, get out what I need to get out, sing the song out loud. I'm gonna get it out to where when it's done, I didn't have my process to go through, because even though we speak on how logical a man is on this podcast, we have emotions too. We're not fucking robots. We hurt like everybody else. We be in pain like everybody else. We have feelings like everybody else do, man. And for you to tell somebody sit up there and tell you, oh, you a man, suck that shit up. Sometimes sucking that shit up don't work. Like Rock said, man, a ball pop, it runs over. And my biggest thing is a human, we got a cap, bro. And once that cap is popped, it ain't no telling what the fuck happened. That's how crash outs happen. Man, you got to find an outlet, man. Find you a lane, man, that soothes your soul, bro, and you can keep on pushing, man.
Yeah, and I want to add to that too. And what's up, Ben? We're glad to have you, baby.
There's what's up to the panel?
Yeah, what's up? There's a saying. I remember one time I let some of the crew hear a record that I did, and it's crazy because I haven't even put it out yet. And I'll never forget it. And this was kind of after we've been vibing, they was drinking and smoking, and we were just vibing, listening to different music, listening to new songs, and some of them didn't make the album. And it was one song that I had said in a verse, and it was on the end of a bar, right? So you had the first bar and then the end of a bar, which was the rhyme. And I had said, and they heard it, and I'm just letting them listening to it. I ain't trying to pinpoint words or make them focus on nothing. I'm just letting them vibe. And one of the things that they heard me say on the end of that bar was I said, sometimes I've cried trying not to cry. Them niggas say, wait a minute, nigga, rewind that shit. And I played it again, and then they heard me say it again, say, sometimes I've cried trying not to cry. And it hit them, it resonated with them, bro. And so all I'm saying is, man, I'm not a fan of niggas crying too much, but I'm not the guy to hold it against them, because everybody have different ways that they deal with what they're going through. And my whole mentality is, if crying will keep you from hurting somebody, hurting yourself, then goddamn it, cry, brother. Cry. Because we're men. We're gorillas in our animalistic form. We're strong men. But I done seen a gorilla weep. I done seen an elephant weep. I watched that animal shit. Man, y'all ever seen the animals weep? I seen a lion just cry.
Yeah, real life tears too, nigga.
Real tears. Nobody fucking with that lion. Yeah, he still fuck you up. But then to watch a lion weep, that can fuck me. Like, what the fuck? And so, man, it's just one of them things, man. It just ain't worth it, bro. And again, bro, it's somebody you could call, bro. It's somebody you can reach out to. Reach out to that coach. That coach is there for a reason. That head coach, that assistant coach, those are your mentors. Those are the people that you can look up to, Don't get caught up in this I'm a G shit. And I also want to add this too, y'all. I don't want to be too long because I have to touch this side of our brothers. Because there's two ends to this, y'all, and I'm going to expose it. When we see these brothers out here crashing out, that's their way of crying out too. The only difference is that I had came to a realization one day. When it came to people killing themselves, I had no contrite for them. I had no respect for them. But you know what wisdom taught me, and it hit me one day, bro. And y'all talk to me about this, right? This gonna be good for the viewers. You want to know what had came to my mind one day? And of course, it's from constant wisdom and growing. You know what made me stop disrespecting people that take their own life, that commit suicide? You won't believe this, bro. Because you know what I had realized? I was at a funeral one day, a relative. And the reason they died was from health complications, but the reason for the health complications was due to their lifestyle. And they didn't give a damn about that. They chose to live their lifestyle that way. And you know what it had hit me? I went home and I was crying, and I told my child mom, I said, you know what? I gotta stop talking about people in a bad way and not respecting people that took their own life. She was like, what you talking about? What you mean? I said, because you ever thought about this? I said, at one time or another, most of us have committed suicide or attempted to. I said, the only difference between someone that takes their life instantly is that they were bolder than the nigga that's taking his life slowly. Every day.
Think about how many people out here eat bad, don't take care of themselves, smoke cigarette. I mean, I ain't trying to speak no bad on anybody that do what they do, but that's really taking your life right there.
That's suicide.
Yes.
They just doing it slow. They just killing themselves slow. So who am I to knock somebody because they decide to get it over right then and there, as opposed to people out here, they spending their whole life slowly killing themselves. That suicide is suicide. Who told you how fast or that determines suicide, how fast you do it or how slow you do it?
Yeah, I got a question about that. So not that I guess my question is, but what ain't it about the intent versus the actions? Because I think everybody has a habit, you know what I'm saying? Because food could be the wrong food could be a bad habit. Like cigarettes can be a habit. I mean an addiction, excuse me. But if you look at I get what you're saying. You know, it's like if you're doing something that you know can lead to your death, you could consider that suicide. But I think the intent is a little bit different for somebody that's trying to actually take their life. Now, if a person is like, yeah, I'm gonna just drink all this liquor and see what happens, or the doctor say if I keep doing this, then yeah, I may only have 6 months, and they keep doing it. I kind of get that, but I do think it's the intent versus just because we all lean toward dying anyway.
Yeah, I guess I look at it kind of like a car accident, right? That's kind of the best way for me to describe what I'm saying. It's like, for example, like let's say you're in a car accident and you hit somebody, but you're in the wrong. Like you say, and I'm agreeing with you. Your intent wasn't to hit them. You know what I'm saying? But you did hit them. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. Because you're totally right. Intent, doesn't mean it's intentional. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know this alcohol ain't good for you. You're having like, for example, I have an uncle. He was in a car accident. And one of his legs he broke. And it was broken in many places. So they had to put, that thing they put around it, like got pins and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So they said it's gonna take, I think, 4 to 6 months to heal. Guess what they told me? You can't drink. Guess what he did?
Went drunk.
He kept drinking. So
that's an addiction.
It ended up taking over a year to heal. He kept drinking.
That's an addiction.
Yeah. Guess what happened?
They had to amputate. Yep.
But see, now you got to look at it from this point of view. Is
To
the
me,
addiction?
that's a
Is that
slow
addiction?
form of suicide.
Yeah. Is the addiction accountable for you doing what you're doing? If you know, like it's accountability for me. If you know that this is bad for you, you know, yet you continue to do, you continue to go. At that point, you know the results of what you're doing. You know the
It's
results.
a,
That's
it's
gonna
a
hurt you.
disease. It's a disease, though, bro. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I don't disagree. It's a disease, though. Addiction is a disease, and it's funny. Like I mentioned before on a previous show, that, my biological father, he was an addict all his life, in and out of prison, my whole life, and that means that I could be susceptible to having that same disease if I don't watch, my habits, and and that was one of the things, like I said, my mother, she never talked bad about him. She would always say that he's sick. That's what she always said. He's just sick. He's just sick. He's just sick. I didn't really know what that meant until I got a little older and started learning about stuff. We learned about DARE back in school, but it's an addiction, man. So even, I got close relatives that they go to the hospital for their habits, whether it's smoking or drinking or whatever. And even when the doctor, and it could still go back with complications because of that. And at the same time, it's like, yeah, you got to be accountable for your own actions, which is facts. If it's like you got this issue, you can't get it over with. I mean, you can't overcome it by yourself. You're supposed to go get help. And people are like, they think in their minds, well, I can just stop. I can just stop. Or some people probably, they're like, well, look, if this is the way I want to choose to go, not that I want to still be here for my family, but when it's my time to go, I'm just going out on my own terms. So it's a very interesting topic, man, because I hear the perspective. I just think it's the intent. It's like if I know I'm gonna get super drunk tonight and I'm gonna get behind the wheel and see what happens. I think that'd be more suicidal than somebody drinking too much and the doctor saying, well, your liver's gone, and they keep drinking. It's like because they got an addiction. So I think if they get behind the wheel, knowing they drinking, they're probably suicidal. I think that's like the difference on the intent.
Well, so let
But
me
see,
ask you this. I think part of I think that's kind of what I'm getting at is that what made me stop being disrespectful to those that committed suicide was that when you really look at it, we are all capable of being suicidal in one form or another, whether it's taking it instant or just a slow death. And the reason why I say that is because, okay, so let me ask you this. Do you think the quote unquote the addiction and or disease does that rid the person of accountability for the what I would consider slow suicide?
No, I don't think it does. I think you still have to. It's like the first step. They say the first step is recognize you have an issue, right?
Gotcha.
And even so, the crazy part is even when people go sober, they still have that disease. You know, it's still there. It don't just go away. You know what I'm saying? It's not like since somebody got a drinking problem, they go to AA classes. They supposedly always go to them classes because when they stop going to them classes, it's so much easier to slip and fall off that wagon or relapse because it's always going to be that disease is always there. Some people are just more prone to picking up habits than others and addiction. So this accountability is number one, but some people don't want to come to the realization that they got a problem.
Gotcha. I
yeah, but
totally
T Dot,
agree.
can I ask you a question? You don't think that
Hmm.
accounts like you don't think them people sitting up there having that issue and they got to do everything they got to do to avoid from having that issue? You don't think that's a mind weakness? I think me personally, I think that's a
Uh,
weakness of your mind, bro. Is to sit up here and know something's bad for you, you know it's killing you, but you still doing it because you don't have the mind. Because in your mind, I need it, I need it, I need it. You know what I'm saying? That's like to me, that's weak.
yeah.
That's
Hey,
mentally weak to me.
I think man, I think it's perspective. Yeah, you can call it a weakness. It can be a weakness. But they're triggers. Like I said, it actually is a disease. So some people they carry that gene or it's in their DNA to be more prone to be addicted to things. And like I said, that's why I know I got to watch what I do because I know my father. You know what I'm saying? I know he was an addict my whole life, and he just been sober going on. Let me see, 4 maybe 5 years now. on hard. I know he should smoke his weed and drink his liquor, but beyond that, other stuff. He's hooked on crack for many years and stuff like that. So yeah, it is a weakness of the mind in some instances. But like I say, that's just why they have to have a support group, because it could be something can trigger that, whether it's some kind of trauma. And so yeah, I don't know if I would say they're weak in the sense of like how they are, but it's a weakness that they do have. I will agree with that. It's
Yeah.
like sugar though, man. Like, you ever try giving up sugar?
Yes, I got a story about sugar.
I mean, most people,
I'm
that's more addicting. Sugar is more addicting, or one, I think, molecule off of crack.
Yeah,
Bro, sugar is extremely hard to break.
it's the worst
Most
addiction
people,
on the man.
I believe that. Most people not gonna give no sugar up, no matter how. You'll stop. Your body gonna start craving it so much that you're gonna find a reason to get that sugar in your system. That's
Yeah.
it's just like a drug.
Let me explain that sugar thing to you, right? So I'll never forget. I had reached a peak, right, with my health journey, right? I mean, I was there, bro. I was still competing, but I was on another level, kinfolk. Like, people thought I was on steroids, right? My mama used to be like, people see my body like, how the fuck you get your body ripped like that, right? And so I just kept pushing and pushing and moving up, right? So guess what I had started doing? Because I was so caught up. I was like health crazy, bro. I was on a fucking mission like nobody ever seen, bro. Like, I didn't just want to look healthy. I wanted to be healthy inside. And it became extreme for me, bro. So I end up starting doing the caveman diet. And so,
Like strictly meat.
huh?
Like strictly meat.
Yeah, like you couldn't even eat too many strawberries, because so many strawberries have so much sugar, and that's the healthy sugar. But
Yeah.
what it does is it rids your body of sugar and starch, which is what can kill us, right? So, and I've been practicing Ramadan forever. Nigga, Ramadan can't fuck with this diet, nigga. So 2 days in, I swear to God, and I start twitching like a fucking heroin addict. Listen to me, y'all. I'm not exaggerating, y'all. 3 days later, I'll never forget, my son came to see me, and it was me and my mom in the room, and I had just got through working out. And I met him at my mom's house. And when I was leaving, I started getting a little dizzy, and then my son said, "Dad, you okay?" He say, "Man, your nose is running." I'm like, "What?" He say, "Your nose bleeding, Pops, is you okay?" Now then, that fell out. Let me tell you something. I was having the same effects as a heroin addict or alcohol addict when they in detox. My body was going crazy because it had gotten so used to me eating sugar for all my life. So when it started panicking and going into crazy mode, my mama had to sit me in and lay me down. I started having chills and everything, bro. And I worked in halfway houses and in rehabilitation centers, so it fucked me up too. I was like, what the fuck I got on drugs? What's going on,
It's
dog?
real. Bro, you ever seen somebody trying to stop smoking cigarettes? How they get the mood swings? Bro,
I
they
went
hard to be around.
to the
They
center.
hard to be around. They rather just go back and smoke a square. They hard to be around.
See that. I can attest to
Yeah.
that one, boy, because God damn, boy, I was already to punch him. Woo! Woo! Hey, man, but I heard them urges though, bro. Man, I like mentally, bro, I was strong enough to say no, I don't need that shit.
Yeah.
And then plus
Yeah.
where I work, I'm in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So even when them urges hit, I can't go to a store. I can't. So I just
Yeah.
gotta deal with the shit, man. You ain't lying about that one, T-Dot. Boy, I will, woo.
Man, they
So
say, they say it's not even necessarily because there's certain things that people are addicted. It's not even, they said it's not the nicotine. Nicotine is not addictive itself.
yeah.
Or tobacco. They say it's the motion of doing this. That motion.
Mhm.
Whatever your trigger is, when you do this, what it actually is. And so it's like a muscle thing. Like even with the heroin, as you know, it affects your body. That's why they have to wean you off of it if you get hooked on it. You just
They
can't
got
stop
to
cold
give you
turkey because you
another
might
Yeah,
die.
the muscle
drug.
memory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
just
got to
can't
give you
stop. It might kill you.
drug. Oh, go
Yeah,
ahead.
so no, you're right. You know, me, y'all remember Malcolm X when he had the when he was detoxing that, you know, the scene in that jail detox, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like going through them withdrawals. It's real.
they were strapping them down.
They had to strap him down.
See Ray Charles
So,
too. I remember that shit in Ray
yeah,
And Ray
Charles.
Charles.
yeah.
Yep.
So the
Yep.
reason I tell that story being is because I understand what I understand totally what you're saying. And you're totally right. I understand the disease part of it,
Hmm.
but I fought through it.
Yeah, you gotta fight. Yeah, that's facts. That's the tough part. That's the tough part. Most people, you know, just hey, it's just like anything, man.
Yeah,
Like
it's a
when you trying to
mind
lose
game.
weight, you trying to work
It's a
out.
mind
It's hard
game.
to stay disciplined. It is. It
And
absolutely is.
Everything, man,
yep,
to me, everything, bro, every bad habit, every good habit, all that shit is a mind game.
yep.
Once you,
That's why.
man, you can't let your mind control you. You gotta
There
control
you
your
go.
mind, man.
There you
Yeah.
go. And look, this can be argued, but that is one of the many reasons how I know that I am not a body living in a spirit. We are spirits living in a shell. Because,
Yeah.
bro, listen to me, bro. It's
Mind over
because
matter.
the keto diet why I no longer eat white sugar. It has to be brown sugar. And I don't eat or drink anything with high fructose corn syrup in it because when I went through that, I realized, like, wow, like this is crazy. And then, so when they try to tell you weed the gateway drug, no, it ain't sugar. It's the gateway. Do you know a kid will bite your fucking finger off, nigga, over some candy?
It's real. Hey,
So
you know it's funny. You'll notice this when you go like so with our daughter, right? We didn't introduce her to no sugar until she turned maybe 3. You know what I'm saying? Like no sugar at all, right? She rarely has sugar now, and
yeah,
so even when we almost like regretted giving her sugar even then because even like what they'll do is you go to the grocery store, they know what they doing. They put our sugar in the front. That's why them kids be acting crazy when they see it. It's
yeah,
it's a real addiction, a serious one. They see that candy and go crazy. You tell them no, man. Look, and people looking kind of like why they acting like that? Like, and even as adults, bro, I don't care who you are. If you eat sugar, try cutting it off for a week. You're gonna be struggling.
man,
You're gonna find some reason. Let me just get a little piece of this. Let me just you gonna start eating more bread. You're gonna find sugar in something. Even if it don't look like sugar, you're gonna find it in something that's sweet to you. Period.
and
You're
just
gonna be
think,
like old
I
boy on
was
Man
fighting. I
Society.
was going through it. I didn't want to give up. I didn't want to be a quitter. So if I tell you, bro, I couldn't sleep. I was tossing and turning. Man, it
Yeah.
was crazy. That
Man,
I tell people this. I told people, and they was like, "Are you serious?" But some people took it as a joke. I said, "I know what it's like to be a hearing addict. I know how hearing addicts feel now." They was taking this
Mhm.
shit like, "Nigga, shut the." I'm like, "Okay, whatever. I'm cool." But I
Tell them to
know,
try it. Tell them to try it.
you know, they
Tell
they
them to try it.
scared. Mhm.
2 days
You know
no
they
sugar. Hey,
scared.
y'all like old boy on Man Society. I got these cheeseburgers.
Hey, real for real. For real. Hey, so whenever I take my alcohol, once a year I always take a month off of liquor. Just whatever month I choose, I fast off alcohol. When I fast off alcohol, I immediately start getting sugar cravings and I be reaching for fruit. I use fruit as my outlet. I get some fruit just so I can curb that sugar urge and that craving. So it's real, man. That sugar a drug for real.
Yeah,
Should be illegal, to be honest with you.
yeah. But here's the thing, though, being I'm glad that you chimed in and talked about it because my whole point was this: a lot of us, a lot of people are like I was. We so hard on people that take their life.
Yeah.
And what I started doing after I realized the thought process and the real psychology behind it is, I was like, no, we all are and or can be suicidal in a way. Suicide has never been defined as to take your life instant. There was never put a time on it. And so I did that. So I I want people to know that don't it's not a good thing. It's selfish. It's a selfish act. But guess what? having bad habits your whole life and dying on your kids before you should, that's a selfish act too. You know you got kids that want to see you live as long as they can, but you don't care. You keep doing what you're doing. That's suicide. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to it was just my way of getting people to maybe break out of having the fucked up mentality that I once had. Because once I hear a nigga kill himself, I ain't give a fuck about his feelings, the family, nothing. I was like, and I grew, man. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Let me make this one little point about the addiction thing. Each one of y'all kind of gave your deal that you were dealing with, right? Well, it all came back to this as I'm listening to y'all. You were mind strong. You were mind strong because your mind told you that you knew that this was bad for you, so you knew you had to do something to stop it, whether it be taking your time with it or not doing it no more, whatever it is. You had to be committed to what you were trying to do. So that's where the mind strong part come in. When Yogi first brought that comment, I hate to even use you like this, Yogi, but I got to. Y'all, everybody know that he's my brother. So that's the first thing. First thing we on. Hey, man, we don't play that bullshit. We don't play. You got to be here. I got to have you here. That's the first thing I instilled in him. You got to be here. Everything else is here. You got to stay here. Once you control this, everything else is easy. The problem is people struggle controlling this. They see this here take them all over the place. Think they this, think they that, their opinion, all that. Boom, crazy. Control this, and the rest of that other stuff is easy. That's my opinion, of course. But I ain't gonna lie. If you listen to me and you need help with it, try it. Control this and watch how everything else become easier.
Yeah. And to add to that, before we go to the next subject, we've already talked about it. But look, man, brothers, if y'all out there and y'all going through something, man, take advantage, man. Call 611-411. Don't be afraid to get help. I'm really sick of how the culture in so many ways. And, you know, I really don't like a lot of these damn these bullshit ass gurus who come out here and they talk this and the way they sell shit to you. You lazy motherfucker. You fucked up nigga and all that. Nah, bro, look, man. If you're going through, you broke, nigga. This and that. Nah, bro, look, man. If you're going through it, man, there's somebody out there somewhere that can help you. It's not much. It's not many options, but there are options, and that's where you got to take yourself and you got to do your due diligence. Seek and you shall find, brothers. Seek and you shall find. You can't expect nothing to change if you're not looking for change. If you need help getting change, you got to look for the help. You know what I'm saying? There's a saying that said that I made up. And I tell people this, and I'm not a religious person, but I use it as a sarcastic analogy. Jesus ain't no pizza man. He not gonna come knocking on your door in the blessing 30 minutes so it's free, nigga. Blessings ain't out, don't get delivered, nigga. You gotta go get it, bro. You know what I'm saying? People out there so lazy, they think your blessing goes come. Yeah, I just delivered a blessing and be in 30. Okay, good luck, nigga. Nigga be at your door to rob your ass before nigga come and open your door talking about here go your blessing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying?
Without words.
Knocking at your door.
I'm telling you.
Opportunity to not come knocking at your front door, man. Hey, man, y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comments are very much welcome. We got my boy Quality in the comments. He gonna be popping this shit with y'all tonight, man. So get in there.
Yeah. And Ben, I want to thank you too, man. That's why I say, man, every head matters when we on here because you added depth to that conversation that wasn't there before you came on. So that was beautiful, bro. I really appreciate that, man.
Yeah, I ate that. Yeah, I
Hey, one day at a time, man. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to keep up with y'all, man. Shit.
Man, you ain't
I'm missing
trying.
the party.
Say, little quick note on these comments too, y'all. I don't see very well, so there could be misspells and pronunciations of names and all that there. I'm terrible. So I'm trying, y'all. I just want y'all to know I'm not technology savvy, but I'm trying for y'all.
Yeah.
I laugh because I know it's true.
Mute your mic, man. Mute your mic. Let's get to this shit. All right, so let's talk about it. So, in the news, after 26 long years, Ja Rule says he's waving the white flag. He tweeted, "My beef with 50 started back in 1999. We've both been petty as hell, but today I'm done. I'm a grown man with the kids now, and this beef has to end." 50 Cent saw the tweet and shot back. Damn, the wording is crazy. Shot back. Nah, this ain't over. Our beef lasts till death do us part. I'll be doing the crip dance on your grave. Y'all don't want me to start it out. So I'm gonna just let y'all do y'all thing.
Start it out, right?
Okay.
This one of them ones you want to reach for this one because this some real nigga shit. And you know he gonna go along with it, but this some real.
Yeah.
I ain't for this right now. I'm not gonna even lie. I think 50 too old for this shit, but you know that's my opinion. I'm an older man.
All right, so let me sit up for this.
Too old and too rich.
50 Cent. Now I know this will never happen because you keep your goons around you, but don't get it twisted. I'm connected to a family that if I needed some goons around me to protect me from your goons, it can happen. I think you know who they are. I think you know who they are because they've humbled you before. You remember the fight? Yeah, Buck talked about it on the dish record. Yeah, you remember that? That was my family, nigga. Yeah, you got nervous, homeboy. Yeah, see the bully. You didn't meet the bully. Let me cook, y'all, because he know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's my family, nigga. Yeah, that's my family, right? But let me say this. I'm 6'2" on 180, and I've been boxing since I was 10. I have no problem getting in the ring with you at all. And I'm still in shape. Now, I ain't the type of nigga to toot my own horn, but one thing that I never liked in my whole life was bullies. I never liked it, you niggas. Some about y'all that irks me, right? Because bullies always attempt to take advantage of somebody that's weaker than them. See, y'all never play with the nigga that you know gonna bring that heat. See, you ain't, see, you move different when you end up with Game, fucking with Game. See, Game's 6'6", 280, and he's a former boxer, and he's actually MMA trained. You never fucked with him. In fact, when y'all shot that video, y'all had to shoot the video in 2 different rooms because you didn't want no smoke with him because you know what he was going to bring. Yeah. Here's my thing, bro. You 50 years old, bro. You 50 years old. People have died because of y'all beef. Y'all motherfuckers still living. The least you can do is show some dignity to the family members and the mothers and the fathers and the brothers and the sisters of those men that lost their life hanging with y'all ass with beef that wasn't even theirs, bro. It wasn't even theirs. They were just being loyal to y'all. And for you to be 50 years old and you still cracking jokes about smoking on Irv Gotti, and you have a man who has grown children who done graduate college and living their life saying, bro, when will it end? Let's just end it. He's trying to show the youth that he can be mature enough to let it go. I hate to say it, but you always constantly prove why they shot your ass. You constantly prove why they shot your ass. And in the words of Jay-Z, y'all niggas respect the nigga that gets shot. I respect the shooter. I'm done talking.
Sounds like you done said enough.
Hey, I got
Yeah,
to go.
but it,
Who that? Yogi, go ahead, Yogi.
Nah, you good? Do your thing, big dog.
I just got a different angle, and I'm just because I don't know these people. Sometimes, every now and then, I'll be feeling like it's all of it's a script. I don't know if they're really beefing to begin with. At
no,
some point, I don't know.
script. That's life. That's a long feud. People have
I think I think it started out that way. I don't know, man. Look, if they
real people,
it's
bro.
extremely childish and petty to still be beefing at this point in anybody's life at this age, in my opinion. But you know, entertainments, man, I just kind of look at it like everything is a show. But all like I said, I just don't know, man. But if it's real, yeah,
It's
that's
real.
super petty, it's childish,
Yeah.
very immature at this point in somebody's life. Um, but I think I don't know if it's and y'all would know more than I was. I ain't kept up with it enough to know. Did was Ja Rule behind something behind 50 getting shot? Did he have anything
No,
to do with that?
not at
No?
all.
Okay. All right.
John Rule was just an artist on Irv Gotti's label. 50 Cent was with a known rogue thug named Henchman who everybody feared.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, I mean, not Henchman, Irv
The
Gotti.
friend.
Yeah. So, yeah. And
When
so it
when
was some
the
beef
friend.
between them. And he ended up in it because it was a side thing. They from this part of the hood and they from this part of the hood.
Yeah.
And
You know what? I remember the issue with
But they
Supreme. I think
both
he.
was both from
but
Jamaica, Queens,
yeah, 50
Yeah.
right?
is documented. 50 has been a bully all his life. He bully his
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
The nigga bully his own friends, bro. He bully his own friends, dog.
And let me ask you, Rock. So at this point, right? So we talk about beef and all that, right? Now these men in their 50s or 50. I don't know how old. I know they older. You know.
Yeah, they older.
So when they talking about beef, what does beef look like at 50 years old? What I mean, how sour can it go at 50?
Well, let me
It ain't no beef at
No,
50.
no pun intended. I'm just saying, like at the age of 50, what's willing to go down to consider it beef? You know what I'm saying?
and that's my point. But what I'm saying is that the acts that 50 commit, for you to be 50 and still being so disrespectful to people. Like, bro, the man said he made a video talking about smoking on Irv, bro. The man ain't even body turned cold yet, bro. He got family and friends and fan grieving, bro.
Was
Like,
50 shot behind Irv Gotti?
nah, he was shot behind somebody who was with Irv, who was down with Irv Gotti. And so what 50 attitude was since y'all our friends, then it's fuck all y'all. Basically, the nigga couldn't take a ass whooping, and he just been bitter the whole time. He ain't been
Hey,
able to
Rock.
take an ass whooping. He been bitter the whole time. Same with Jay-Z. Had some issues with him. His posse, they whooped his ass.
Hey, Rock,
Whoever,
you forgot one.
huh?
You forgot a person too. That hit the
He
beef
been
with
beat.
you
The
on
nigga
here
done,
no
he
more.
done beef with
He
so
set it
many
up.
people.
He set up. He Fat Joe too.
Yeah, and Fat Joe. Fat Joe almost killed him. And let me tell you something about Fat Joe now. You didn't want to fuck with them damn Ricans.
No,
They
no,
were
no, no. No, no, no,
Yeah.
no. That
Yeah.
now see now
Yeah,
you
them
talking.
Them
See,
Bronx
real
Ricans.
gangsters, they don't tell you what they are. They don't tell you what they are. So
Hey,
Fat Joe and them, you talking about a
they
different
were
crew.
cartel shit.
Yes,
Them Bronx Ricans ain't nothing
they
to play
move
with.
Them
Boy.
different.
Ricans
They
be
move very different.
Ooh, they
What
ain't on
the
the
what
niggas. They
what
will cut your balls off.
what they is the Trent Tyro or some shit like that.
Ooh.
Yeah, them boys ain't nothing to play with, man. Hey man, I be in a rabbit hole about that different kind of shit, bro. Them boys ain't man.
Yeah.
Man.
So he done got out of line with some people that could stay, bro. The man that played, he played a lot of games. He's been very suicidal.
Hey, so well, my question is, how come nobody didn't touch him yet at this point?
They did. They shot him 9 times.
I'm talking about after that. He's still living. Is what I'm saying.
Well, let me tell you something. We know who run this shit, right? Who he signed with? Who did he sign with? They protected him.
Dre, you talking about when he signed with him?
Hold on, Dre, and who over Dre?
Suge.
No, he wasn't. This was after that. Jimmy Iovine. Jimmy Iovine.
Okay.
He can get you missing too.
Hey, you heard a story about you hear a story about I think Whack 100 said he ran up on 50 and that man had Navy SEALs defense as a security.
He was sarcastic. He was exaggerating.
Nah, he was for real. He was being for real.
He needs security like that.
Yeah, he
was for real.
People that
Hey, that nigga
they're retired.
about his neck.
Yeah, it's retired Navy SEALs. Like you can hire that. Like
hey, they're retired or not. Them boys, they some bad men.
No, I'm not taking that away. I'm just saying, but what I'm saying, he needs that because his mouth, he didn't cross so many cold motherfuckers who can get him knocked. He have to.
I think at this point it seems like he's using his like what you want to villain image to troll and to bring like to promote whatever he got going on. Because I mean, at this age, he's still trolling. That's crazy. Like the way he's trolling is wild.
He don't need that to do it though. He don't need that to do. See, we get food, not you. We get food into thinking this is what it takes to be successful and shit. And niggas.
No, that's his route. Yeah, that's his route. You know, that's his what you call his hustle. I guess.
Already rich.
Yeah, he already rich. Motherfuckers gonna watch Power anyway. He don't need start no beef for people to watch Power, dog. Because you gotta remember.
But look though. Go ahead, Rock.
Nah, you go ahead.
Go.
I think Rick Ross the only one that can out-troll him.
He done met his match.
Hey, I was just gonna say though, man, out of all the names that we set up here and named that he had beef with, why is Ja Rule the only one left? That's because Ja Rule ain't got nothing behind him, no weight behind him to set him the fuck up. Because if
you know what, I always like Ja Rule.
You know what they say? Crazy, till they run into crazy. Why he just had to beg Fat Joe to stop the beef.
Look,
hey, man, yo, gotta cut y'all too many times, Yogi. My bad. I done cut y'all too many times, Yogi.
Yeah, my bad.
You good, big dog. I don't do no tripping. But look though, man, I don't know how the story go, and I think Rock like referred to it. But I remember, man, when I was like, I don't know, I think I maybe was in high school, and he said something about Big Mo, and he came to Houston, and them Houston niggas ran him smooth up out that bitch.
I was there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what you're referring to, the same situation. I was gonna ask about that too.
No. That's the second. That's the first situation. The second situation, I wasn't there, but my people told me about it. Right? One of my closest friends, he's actually his little cousin, so he protects the man. And bro, I found out about it. I was like, for real? And then I saw some of the footage. Young Buck got a diss on where he talked about it. Oh, he went off and he said, yeah, you was talking that shit to them rap lot boys, had you scared at that fight. He said them boys left you shook. Left them shook. Hey, and this man, way after that other shit. Now that poker shit, yeah, oh yeah, I was there for that. Oh man, we had the whole city with us, nigga.
So
300 of us, nigga.
So, because like I remember Zero referring to it, right?
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
Like, Zero ever charged off 50?
Nah, they cool now. They squashed their beef now.
Yeah. And if you notice,
see that right there,
that nigga never say nothing about this particular clip.
Hey, look like he paid his tithes when he came down here and with his rodeo and gave some money I forgot who, to a school or something. I forgot what some foundation he had, you know, as a good gesture to be, you know, welcome to the city.
Let me do this here, and I'm this is a little message I'm sending out to 50 because I think this is what I think the situation is. I think 50 is kind of controlled by his handlers, if you will, and they have this image that they want him to look like he's some sort of gangster. I don't really think 50 is what he say he is. That's why you got to have so much security. That's why you got to have this. That's why you got to have all that there. I don't really think he's that kind of guy. So I would like to say this. Try being authentic. Just be yourself. Stop trying to be what they want you to be. Stop trying to do this here. It's kind of funny, some of your little gestures, like the one he did with Kanye West. And Kanye West, I sold him on the first week or whatever. Okay, that was funny. It also brought great revenue. Yeah, it brought great revenue. So hey, great job.
Yeah, I remember
great job. That's you pushing out your product and you using someone else's product to push both of y'all. Great job. But stay in that lane right there. Just stay at the great job part. I piss on your grave and I do this here. Come on, man. Come on. You really that dude? And if you are, something is really wrong with you. It really is. You too old for that. But like I say, who am I to him? He gonna have his he's successful. He whatever. I'm just low quality, man. So
hey, I'm here, y'all. Listen. Fuck 50 Cent, man. Okay, Rich, you right. I think you right about that, Rock. That bitch ass nigga, let me tell you something. That's why 50 fucking your gal. That's the problem. He mad that 50 fucking his bitch and got cum on the nipples and all this here. So 50 has got problems. What? Puppy fucking his gal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. That's why he mad. He going through issues. What I'm saying is, right now, to be honest, the climate right now in hip hop is like, let's go and chill out. We've been fighting too long. We've been going through this bullshit. You know, remember back in the 90s, Rock, they had to stop the violence. You remember they came together. Then Master P came back with Body and they got gangster again. This was the time for them to come together. You see a lot of the YNs, they trying to truce up and talk it through. You know,
I was just going to say that. You see, NBA young boy and Boosie. That's beautiful.
They all squashing the beef because they see us. Let's get some money and do something with it. You see what I'm saying? Let's come together with this money and get out of slavery. But 50, because who he is, I don't know what this tough guy image you want to get. Because I feel when you get money, you should let that go. I mean, you should let that go before you get to money, because that's the part of getting to money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know his strategy or why, but I applaud Ja Rule because you gave him his flowers before. We talk shit and I laugh, but he really is trying to be the bigger man. You know, he understands life is bigger than, you know, I don't really have no beef with you. You know what I'm trying to say? On the cool, I cruise, like you say, they got into violence and shit happened. But far as me and you, we really don't have nothing like that. Let's get money and get out the way. But 50 is who he is, you know, because he started off wanting to rob the whole industry. He started off a shit starter. You know, he started off right there. You know what I'm saying? At some point, we got to grow up, or guess what? That shit going to come home. You know what I'm saying?
And let me add to this, Rich, right? So
go ahead.
You know the saying, you let a motherfucker show you that motherfucker tell you who it is, right? So you got to think about this. Look how he done treated his group members, right? Look how he tried to treat the game, but the game you couldn't punk because the game is on man. Look at how he did Puffy because he fucked this bitch before we all knew it. Because a lot of them didn't know it. Didn't know she
No.
Also, and then the crazy part, P. Diddy seek the bitch on the nigga and say, hey.
That was the player part.
P. Diddy sunk the bitch to him and he ended up having a baby from the bitch. P. Diddy is diabolical.
He diabolical.
Also, here's another thing. Irv Gotti, the man died. You laugh at the man there. Right? And then also, your business with people, right? It's been shady as fuck, right? And also, this one I totally lost respect for. When you tried to cap on Master P, nigga, Master P made you, nigga.
Uh-oh.
Master P put you on a tour before you was even fucking known, nigga.
I heard about that.
Before you had a deal, nigga. Before you blew up, nigga, when you didn't have nothing.
Yeah.
And you cap on a nigga that believed in you. I lost all respect for him then, and they had no respect then. Here's the thing: you can always get my respect back, but he never did nothing for me to give him his respect back, bro.
But guess what? That's why you saw earlier. I heard you out driving here.
Yeah.
Yo, people got his bitch ass up out of Houston. He thought he gonna come down here and post up and just act like he could just like he that soft down here. Like you could just, you better take your bitch ass to Louisiana. He found that out quick. He found out now. He went and played with the white boys with the rodeo because that's money. But when he tried to stake territory, Jay tapped him in the chest and say, hold on, homeboy. You ain't got to check in, but you got to leave. Yeah.
Straight up.
We don't need you to check in because you ain't got to stay here, but you got to leave. You ain't got to check in, but you got to go.
But you know what's the crazy part about it, though, Rich?
What's that, baby?
It was all because he was getting out of line.
That's it. That's it.
That's it. You know how many
it.
stars live in Houston?
Yes, show some respect.
Lots of stars live in Houston.
Why do they come to Houston and don't talk to nobody that's from Houston?
Man, say. Nigga came out here.
Yeah, I'm gonna start.
What is that, yo?
But here's a bad example for the youth.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You breaking up, Yogi. You must be saying
you breaking up.
Yeah. How you talking shit then?
But I'm just saying that you're breaking up.
Come back,
man.
Come back.
Hey, Crystal. Hey,
do you know something, Rob?
Shout out to Darling. Hold on, Rich. Shout out to
ahead.
Darling. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to Miss Princess Nikki. What's up, Nikki? Tada, we see you. We see you, Tada. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Miss Chunky. Hi, Miss Chunky. How you doing, Miss Chunky?
Hey, Chunky.
That's a sexy name, Miss Chunky.
Yeah, I can't lie, y'all. I'm having a whole shitload of fun over here in these comments, man. Y'all, goddamn, y'all done showed your boy some shit.
When you teach a nigga some technology, can y'all hear me now? I'm good.
You good now? You good now?
Hey, now what I said was, I'm a star and I live in Houston. I'm a star at my mama podcast, man. My mama house podcast.
That is right. That is. And look, man, look. We got to be better role models and 50 in a position that he could be better, man, because that would do a lot for New York and that area. You know, I ain't saying y'all got to be bosom buddies, but just for the camera, like you say, T-Man, it may all be a rollout. We don't know. We the pawns, you know what I'm saying? The chess piece is big, the chessboard bigger than just us, and they started pushing us into shit, and they sitting back. So you never know.
Rich,
you know
I got something better. I got something better than that. You niggas is rich. The fuck?
That's it. Shit. Okay. Shit. I wish we had all $1 million. I wouldn't know how to argue. I got millions.
Listen, Rich.
I couldn't.
As soon as I touch $1 million, nigga, I don't even know how to fight no more. Fuck you talking about?
I been stopped that.
Hey, I'm with that nigga right there. I touch $1 million, fuck a fight. What? Fuck a fight. Who fight who? You got me fucked all up. I don't fight.
Anywhere
that nigga playing. I get $1 million.
Nigga, we don't fight, nigga.
Anywhere I go in this
bank. Why is he gonna fight, nigga?
What? I'm not going nowhere.
I'll be like, sir, I don't know how to fight no more. Can we talk?
The world greatest nigga would not be around no niggas if he get $1 million. I just want you to know that. I just will be the world greatest nigga, not around niggas, but I'll be the world greatest nigga. Yeah, it changed. You know what?
What? I'll pay you not to fight me, nigga.
Well,
I'll
pay you to leave me alone.
Hey, man, take this here and go sit down somewhere.
Bro, if I give you $2,000, will you please not want to fight me no more?
Will you go sit the fuck down somewhere?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh, man, good shit, man. All right, let's go on to the next subject, bro. All righty. Mute your mics. Now I'm gonna say this. I gotta say this. I don't want to do this one now. This got to be the last part of the show. That's gonna be heavy. Let's start with this one. Hold on. We're gonna add some comedy because we are comedians too. Hold on.
You guys, stop it. Oh Lord, they throwing stuff. Oh Lord. Yeah, somebody call the car. Somebody call the car. Oh.
I'm not getting hurt.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
I mean, the shit ain't funny, but the shit's funny.
Okay,
Oh,
so
my God.
before we have the conversation, being forgive us. I'm not trying. Ben,
I ain't saying nothing. I ain't saying nothing.
Ben, I got you on this one, Ben.
Oh,
Ben, I am the resident Negro. I am
Hold
the
on.
resident nigga. I can handle this. Them my
What
people.
y'all apologizing to me for?
No, I just don't want you to get
you
disturbed
know we
about
got
my
to come
people.
with the
You know
niggas.
how
You
they
don't
act,
be playing
man.
about our people.
Yeah.
Ben don't like
We
that.
love
He
you
ain't like
for
none
that.
of that.
Hey, I'm the old dude that walked away. That's me.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah, you walk
basket,
away.
that's me. Yeah, I'm getting on out the way.
I ain't gonna lie. I moved back, but I was watching. Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me get my thoughts together, man. Hold on. Shit, goddamn.
You better.
Shit. Hold on, dog. Goddamn, man. Goddamn.
Hey, if 50 Cent not gonna make a truce, why in the hell should they act right? This is where we at. There's no
We at
reason.
Walmart, y'all. Remember, we at Walmart now.
Hey,
Wally World. We at
Walmart.
Wally World.
Yeah, we ain't at
Okay, so
Target. We at
let me add
Walmart.
context,
Yeah,
y'all.
Wally World.
Let me add context. So the focus is I'm not here to, I'm not here to disgrace my people on this one. This is a little different. So I have something that's more interesting that I want to ask you guys. And to the girls and ladies in YouTube land, please comment. I'm finna hit y'all with a banger. Now, if y'all already read the topics, then you already know. So I'm gonna start with Rich. Yes or no, then we'll get into it and I want you to explain your reasons why. Okay,
Gotcha.
But right now I just need you to know, I need you to make a choice. And then once we get through, then we'll talk about it.
I got you.
Walmart or Target? Where you shopping?
Walmart.
Okay, got it.
Walmart.
Okay.
Walmart.
Quality. Walmart or Target?
Walmart.
Okay. Ben, Target or Walmart?
I'm going to Target.
God damn.
Okay. Yogi, Target or Walmart?
Yogi blanked out. He going to neither.
Nah, he here. Okay, so I'm not going to no motherfucking Walmart. I'm sorry. Y'all got me fucked the fuck up.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna let nobody. Hey, look, ain't with anybody gonna bully me about this Target situation. And I'll say this too. And I don't look, I just don't really just be in Target like that to begin with, you know what I'm saying? But I'll say this, bro, Walmart just make you feel like a criminal when you in Walmart, man. The way they got the store design, man, everything locked up. You gotta walk through, you gotta walk a certain way to get out. When you leave, they gotta check everything. I don't like going to Walmart, man. Ain't no criminal, man. It ain't got nothing to do with this, with the issue going on with Walmart. I mean with Target and what they, what they don't stand by. But my perspective is it's just it make you feel like you're doing something wrong. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I don't like that. That's my reason.
Let me say
That's
it
a
this
good
way.
reason.
I never thought about that.
No, me neither.
But
That was
let
a
me
good
say it
reason.
this way though, because now I hear what you're saying, Ben, and I get you, and I'm with you, and I got them same feelings too. I don't like to be judged by what I look like or whatever. But I can't lie. Target is kind of like direct with it. They don't even want me there, and they done said it. I don't want your kind here. They done said this already, so that's why for me it ain't gonna never be Target. If you don't want me there,
like a
then
motherfucker.
you kiss my ass then. I'll be damned if I'm gonna give you my money.
But
So I can tell
now,
you
you
that
know
for real,
what?
quality.
Now listen,
Huh?
listen, quality. Let me help you out. You know what happened with the Target? That was a black people that wanted some product in there, and they told them no. Now, at what point, I don't know if the product wasn't good enough or nothing, so they called for a ban of Target and said they didn't want to support us and this, and they have different black people in there, like that Tamika lady, different people. They got a bunch of black people in there.
Tabitha Brown.
Thank you. Her. They got a bunch of people in there that's black, but the narrative, like they did back in the day with Tommy Hilfiger, he don't like black folk. You know how they do, and that happened with Target. I'm not caping for Target because I'm a Walmart man. Listen to me. I used to go to Walmart at midnight for nothing. I hate they closed it down 24 hours. We used to call it Club Walmart. At midnight on the first, when the stamps hit, oh man, you better hit that motherfucker in there.
Hey, but now,
At midnight. We called it the club. We in that bitch at midnight. I'm just walking around buying a t-shirt. It's happening.
hey,
Me and my
but check it out though. Rock, you slick for what you did, Rock, because you put that video up there and you get to talking about you put that video up and make us choose between Target and Walmart. Now, I'm talking about in the context of this conversation. Now, if we were just gonna talk about, hey man, let's just go to Target. I'm like, for what? You know what I'm saying?
I really did.
I
was interested to see who chooses to shop at what, because
now what I started to say, but it's not wasn't the options. I'm just playing along. I'm going to HEB every time.
That is.
Yeah.
I'm a HEB man.
But you know,
I'm going to HEB.
Yeah, I pass up shit
Huh?
to
HEB. HEB is regional and it's more of a grocery store to a certain extent.
I get it, but they do have bigger HEBs that got all kind of stuff in there though.
But Target and Walmart is everywhere, so that's why I'm like,
yeah.
Target or
but
Walmart.
you showed that video though. You know what I'm saying? I see what you was doing.
look. That's strategic. That's strategic.
Well, look, I couldn't find no niggas fighting in Target, damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck? I couldn't find none, bro.
Yo, what?
That was strategically done. See, strategically done.
That boy, that's slick, man. Boy, that's slick.
I knew it wasn't gonna stop nobody from shopping where they shop at. But personally, I agree.
Oh man.
It's funny because I agree with everything that Ben said, and also I don't like the trash customer service, bro. Oh, now when you go in most Walmarts, they look at you like, nigga, don't ask me what shit is, nigga. That tell you I don't know. Like, god damn. And
bro, I was trying to, man.
Secondly, if y'all notice, in most Walmarts, they have no human cashier.
No,
they do.
Yep.
Oh,
you got
that's what Miss Nikki Prince, Miss Princess Nikki said. Only one.
They still got cashiers. They still got cashiers at Target.
Maybe one or two
at Target.
Nah, Target. I ain't gonna lie. You'll find about six.
They got a small number of
Or the computer registers.
Oh, yeah, it's mostly humans.
Yeah.
Okay. Because at Walmart, I
And they gonna have about 5-6
line.
lanes open in that bit too.
Listen, I tried to go to Walmart and and check out through a line. They said, "No, go over here to this machine."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, all right." My eyes got big. I said,
and let me
I'm
add
gonna steal
to it,
these
right?
apple cider vinegar pills. I
And let
bought
me
some.
add to
I
it.
put 2 in the bag, slide 1. 2 in the bag, slide 1. Hey, I don't work for y'all. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm a senior citizen.
And that's
I
another
can't
reason
see.
why I can't
I
go to
thought I
Walmart.
rung it up. It
God
came
damn
up
it,
to
Rick. Just tell
$12.
the whole goddamn plan then. Right now,
Yeah,
on national goddamn thing, just tell the goddamn plan. Fuck it.
Yeah, I got $12 worth of
Ben,
shit, but it's $70 in the bag. But I'm cool with that.
You too.
I like that. Okay, y'all. Okay, you think everybody honest? Everybody ain't honest. I didn't tell y'all was honest.
Let me
World's
finish
greatest,
why,
y'all. Introducing the
So
world's greatest.
let me finish why, right? So also, when you go in a Target, it feels like I'm walking in a mall. I feel welcomed. It's cold. It's the lighting is respectable. When I go in Walmart, I'm like, man, it feel like it's a criminal. I feel like I'm going to visit somebody in jail.
Hey, Rock,
you just a bougie nigga.
can I piggyback off you just one time? When I haven't never in the history of my life went to Target and went home and took a shower. But if you leave Walmart and you go home, you gotta wash your ass. I ain't lying. You just to go in there and walk. When you go home, it's dirty like the kind. It ain't clean. You go in the Target, oh man, you walk around in white socks on the ground. You ain't gonna be dirty. But it got listen. You can't touch too much in there. The kids be coughing and hey, you go in Walmart at your own risk. You gotta go in there. I'm telling you, it's rough in there. You leave that, you gotta take a bath. Yeah. Go home
And it's too big.
take a bath.
Bro, I'm not walking around no 4 football field ass store to get shit I need, bro. No, that's too much.
Like I said, my biggest thing is
That's the fun in it.
It's just the way I feel going into the store, man. It's I think it's almost like they play into the whole because you can go online and look at people of Walmart online. You can see all types of people. They ain't gonna all be black either. And it's like they play on that. And it's like, man, I'm not trying to. I don't. It just feels like they want to get that stigma of being bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't with that, man. I'm going there to get something. I don't want to feel like, hey, man, I went to go buy a little Bluetooth speaker or something, man. It was locked up. I'm trying to read the difference between the two. I got to get somebody in the department to come get it. When they open it up, they got to stand right there the whole time. I'm like, man, I can read without you standing here. I rush it. I feel like I'm getting rushed. I'm like, man, I'm trying to read the difference, and you standing there like I'm taking too long. You know what I'm saying? Then when you go to the front, they walk you to the front of the store. Then it's like, then you gotta. It's like you can't go just to that cashier. You gotta go through the whole like going to a concert. You know, like you gotta go. I'm like, dog, man. Like I'm not trying to be here to do all this, man.
They don't even let you hold it. They gonna take it to the register.
They take it up there with. They take it with. I'm like,
Quality.
Get to it.
Bro, then not only that, when you walking out, they watch you pay for it. They still let me see your receipt. I'm like, man, what you mean, bro, man? I'm not with that at Walmart, man. They doing too much.
I tell you, the most disrespectful shit.
Hey, man,
about
look,
Walmart.
man.
Hold on, yo, let me tell you right quick.
And look,
I hate that they don't have them electric carts that you ride. They don't never have them charged up at Walmart. Target, oh, you gonna get you a fresh one, baby, and that bitch gonna roll. I like to sit on them little things. Every time I get to Walmart, that bitch don't eat. I'm like, what kind of shit?
They don't ever have to charge up at Walmart.
What's that noise?
See?
What's that noise?
What's that noise?
I don't know.
Yogi, go on talk. We've been cutting your ass off too much.
Go ahead, Yogi.
Y'all ain't cutting me out. Fuck y'all.
I love you, Yogi. I love you. Yogi like fuck y'all.
Hey, yo.
Fuck y'all.
You know, Rich look. Rich
look, man, I am here to I am here to advocate for Walmart, man. Fuck y'all. I love Walmart, goddammit. I love all the ghetto hood shit that motherfucker
he love
my kind of environment. I am not a bougie nigga.
Can I ask you a question?
I'm a Wally World nigga.
Yeah, I guess down in Wally World. I'm not gonna lie.
Ben,
Well,
do they have a McDonald's in
well.
Do they? I mean, do they have a McDonald's
Hey, Rich,
or
hey, Rich,
something?
you going
They
too
got
hard on Walmart.
Starbucks
I'm
in
gonna
I ain't
tell you to
seen
calm
one.
down, my
They
boy.
got Starbucks.
That's what I
They ain't
thought.
got no.
But
They ain't got no
Walmart got a
McDonald's.
McDonald's in it. You know they
Yeah,
got
McDonald's.
they got a McDonald's in that motherfucker. That's how
Yeah,
I know
they got
Walmart.
McDonald's.
Yeah, they got a McDonald's in that motherfucker.
Meanwhile, Target
Okay.
has elegant Starbucks.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm talking about? Give me a tall
Hey,
white.
I can
Tell
get
them,
me
Give me
a,
a
man,
tall
they don't
flat
want us
white.
there. Where y'all keep going? They
I
don't
can
want
get
us
me,
there.
I can
It's
get a
not for
lot
you.
pay when I go to
You see what I'm talking
Target.
about?
Hey,
See?
Look,
hey, Rock,
and I
Yeah.
like
hey, Rock,
that
Starbucks, but
hey,
it's not for you. It's not for you.
hey,
hey, that high
hey,
C
Rock
orange
and
a
Rich.
bad motherfucker
Give
from
me a
McDonald's
double.
though.
Hey, listen,
Give me
hold
a
up.
That
Hey,
double.
high
Rock
C
and Rich.
orange a bad
Frappuccino,
motherfucker, man.
double shot that with
Hey.
some chocolate.
Hey, y'all niggas go get y'all Starbucks and y'all walking, talking, and sit with your pinky in the earth, don't you? Bougie ass niggas.
Like that there, huh? Hey,
Say,
hey,
man.
bougie ass
Say,
niggas.
man. Say, man.
I'm
But
telling
hold
y'all.
on. Let me add this. I'm gonna tell you another thing. The women that go to Target,
Okay, just
they
talk
look
about
way
it.
better in their careers and they be fully dressed.
Say they don't look like they struggling. That every
Get
bitch
off.
in there got on Lululemon and that Skims. You
Woo!
go to Walmart.
Rich said he
You
looking
go
for a
get the
certain
wig
demographic.
store. You
Hey,
gonna get
they
the
be
wig
wearing
store
natural
and skin and the
and they wear
motherfucking
natural
skin
hair
part.
when you see them in
They're
Target.
not in there like
You
that,
see
Rich
brother.
way
said
more
he looking
natural
for
hair
a
when
certain
you in Target.
demographic of women. He don't
See?
need the bougie ones. He don't need the ones that look like
Who?
they got jobs. He want the
I
one
need
that's got that card. Yeah, what's that EBA card? What they
Yeah,
call?
I need that.
I
That
need a
nigga say
Yeah,
I need a
EBT?
nigga,
willing
card right there.
participant.
EBT, nigga.
Yeah,
EBT,
And
that's what
nigga,
I
long
said. Them
short.
them letters.
Fuck.
And
You
also,
understand?
I don't want to shop where NBA YoungBoy fans shop at.
Oh shit,
Oh
no.
Lord. Listen.
I can't take my daughter to Walmart. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
ain't
you know, tell them
taking
what
the
you gonna
NBA young
see.
boy.
I'm gonna give y'all a rule. If y'all walk in somewhere and y'all see 4 pair of Jordans, get the fuck out of there. You know it's finna go down. If you see 4 pair of Michael Jordan, ignorance is in the room.
Hey,
You
Rich.
already know that. I ain't
It's
got
in
to
the
act. I
room.
see them.
It's
I'm
in the
right
Hey,
there
room.
with
Rich.
y'all. Yeah,
Hey, Rich.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be one of the pairs. What are you talking about?
You see what I'm talking about? Hey,
Yeah,
I
we
know
trying
my
to tell
people.
them. Watch out for these.
I'm just telling
Yogi
hey,
looking niggas.
okay. Hey, better keep your eye open.
Hey
All right,
man,
Yeah.
y'all, we gotta go
hey
to
man,
the
I
next
consider
subject,
myself
y'all.
a sophisticated. I consider myself a sophisticated hood nigga, man. I'm alright. I
Hey,
can
I'm
go
the
to
same way.
I can go to
I'm the same
Walmart. I can
way.
go to
You
Target.
see what I'm talking
Goddamn it.
about?
I can go to
I'm just
HEB.
the world
I can go to
greatest though.
Kroger, nigga.
All right,
See?
mute the mics, y'all. We got some more. We got plenty of topics to go. Let's go.
Hey everyone, geophysicist Stefan Burns here. Interstellar object 3I Atlas is now at its closest approach to Mars today, October 3rd, less than 0.2 astronomical units away from the red planet. And this is a critical time period to get observations of 3I Atlas from all the different probes that we have surrounding Mars. And well, it just so happens that there is a United States government shutdown in effect at this moment in time. So a bunch of different websites for NASA and social media pages and everything are all inactive, not being updated. Kind of odd and bizarre. I'm not going to comment on it more than that, but we do have this shutdown interfering with our ability to observe actually what is happening in our interstellar neighborhood. And with this object that is the most bizarre of any that we have ever observed, a lot of people think it may be some sort of technology or alien ship. It does have a variety of very weird features to it. The fact that it's so closely aligned to the ecliptic plane of the solar system, the fact that it's traveling so fast at about 60 kilometers per second. It'll peak at about 68 kilometers per second during its perihelion, October 29th and the 30th. And that is, of course, if it actually gets there. Right now, we are limited in our ability to observe 3I Atlas from Earth because of the glare of the sun. So check that out. This right here is the superior conjunction of 3I Atlas as viewed from Earth. We also have another comet nearby here. This is R2 Swan. I've been talking about that. But if we go back in time to today, the 3rd of October, we see that it's still pretty much blocked out by the glare of the sun. We do have some recent images of 3I Atlas taken on October 2nd and also some on September 27th and September 25th. But at this moment in time, effectively now, it's going to be really difficult to get images of 3i Atlas because of the glare from the sun. And so it's critical that we get these images from Mars and these different probes. Luckily, we also have the European Space Agency. They're going to be taking a variety of observations and images of 3i Atlas during this closest approach and for the next couple days. We also have some different spacecraft there. So thankfully, we're not dependent just on the United States government here. And in fact, we may already have observed 3i Atlas from Mars. So we have Mars Perseverance. And this was pointed out to me by someone on Twitter. I'll link that in the video description. Their name is Drew. And they noticed this a vertical rover. And this is going to be very 3i Atlas for the past week, bright and quite large in this image. And it doesn't have that typical tail that you see with other comets. So there's a bunch of other comets right now flying around the inner solar system or nearby, and they have these super long, dazzling tails. 3i Atlas does not have that. So something is quite bizarre as it relates to 3i Atlas.
All right. Before we get into it, let me add some context, please, before we start speaking. All right. So I know some of us are NASA buffs, you know, stuff like that. Some of us are not, and some of us may heard about it or not. So anybody that knows me know I'm a fucking nerd, and bro, and I'm into space, all that. I had telescopes and shit when I was little. So let me add some context to this. Y'all, what is happening is that there is this quote unquote object that they've been following when they can catch it for a while. So what has happened is that this quote unquote object has now entered our galaxy, right? Which is it didn't cross Mars. Once you get into Mars, now you're in our not interstellar, but outer stellar. So here's the thing. In all of history, comets always had a defining tail. This object doesn't, bro. This is historic. This shit is mind-blowing, bro. I'm gonna mute your mic because you're chewing ice right now, Rich. I don't know what these hand gestures is, but let me finish.
I'm not chewing ice.
No, let me mute your mic. You were chewing on ice, but I got you.
I ain't
Look, let me add content. I got this one.
This nigga over there going crazy.
So, with that being said, the object is made of nickel. That's not normally comets, right? That's the same goddamn shit that they use to make the damn spaceship for us. It's going 68 miles a second. And it's moving in a controlled manner as if somebody's fucking steering it, y'all. I don't think y'all understand how this is different, bro. It's safe to say that this is about as close to us possibly. It's possible that this may be proof of like in another planet, dog. This shit, hey, I ain't lying. I done lost sleep. I just been. Who want to start this off, bro?
Me.
Historic, bro.
Can I say something? T-Ben, I hate you, Blake, because the whole thing. No, I don't have nothing.
Hey, I'll be right back. I'm listening. I can still hear you. I'll be right back.
Cool.
I'm just fucking with you, Rich. Go ahead.
I know, no.
Rich, nigga said you trying to swat a flop.
Yeah, I'm trying to swat a flop. Quality. Yogi, why did y'all let him do that without we do not have our astrophysicists here. You know, trust is not here to battle Ben. This is not fair. This is picking on people because you can't bring this topic up without trust. There's no way. Him and Ben, you remember they set a record last time. We were at this same spot. We was at Mars. So now I have my doubts, but I am not. My master is trust. I know him and Ben wanna, right now I might have, y'all should have called the tech on that. Y'all should do a flag because trust ain't here. That's the only other person besides Ben.
Hey,
him and Ben are astrophysicists. So
But
them
Rich,
my two
Rich,
guys.
it was really him being in rock. It was him being in rock. Them boys went on for about a smooth 30. Y'all had a smooth 30 on this one here last time.
By 45. That's why I say this ain't even fair. Y'all can't talk about this right.
Me and Ben was on the same side, though.
Man, you do that right in Ben's lap. That's a touchdown. He ready.
Yeah.
He ready. Look at him. He just ready. If trust was here, I don't think he'll be looking that confident. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because I know trust would be right on this. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to, I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna let Rich trigger me today, man.
Nah, you good.
Okay.
Let's not get into it, though. Y'all. We got some topics.
I don't have nothing to say.
I ain't gonna let him trigger me, man.
I'll just mess y'all. I know my boy would have trust would have been all over this. I don't have nothing. Y'all go ahead. I'm just fucking with y'all.
Come on, let's go. All right, who want to talk on it? Ben, I know, we both into it. If you want to go and talk about it, let's talk about it.
Hey man, I've been, my eyes is always in the sky, man. I'm trying to see what's going on. So I've been following this object since they first discovered it in July. I don't know where to start with it, man, because there's a lot that's been going on. And I'm only speaking to those who have an understanding that outer space is real. If you don't think outer space is real, we can sit this one out. We ain't even had a discussion about it. So if you think it's real, we can talk about it. So, like I said, I've been keeping track. Like every time an update come up, I've been on it. You know what I'm saying? All the composition of it, the trajectory of it, how it's behaving, what they say, what it's made out of, how it's being steered, all that. I ain't missed a beat. But I would say this is what's crazy though, because this is the third interstellar object that we've observed. The third one. The first one was something called Oumuamua. And the reason they call it that is because the telescope in Hawaii discovered it, and it means the watcher. I think Oumuamua means the watcher, or something like that. So this was in 2017. And it was shaped like a cigar, real weird shape. And what made that one so odd is that they call it a comet. They always call these things comet. But what made this one so odd is that when it made its pass. When it made this turn over by the sun, it sped up. Now, speeding up ain't crazy in itself because it's something called outgassing. That's whenever when you get close to the sun, it starts to melt in a sense, and when it starts to melt, gas is pushed from it, and it kind of speeds up. What made this one so odd is that it never developed a tail. So for it to not develop a tail and it just speeds off was kind of extremely odd. That's what they say. They have no explanation for it. The second object was something called Borisov, I believe was the name of it. And that was a comet. So it displayed all the characteristics of a common comet. The tail, when how it was moving, a comet. Now this third one called 3i Atlas, and we talked about this some weeks ago about I know I told you I was talking to you about it, Rob.
Yeah.
So this one, what made this one so odd, you mentioned everything. It's just some additional stuff too, is that
hey, let them know who found it. Who found it?
Who found 3i Atlas?
Let them know who where they spotted it again. It was in the African country.
Oh, South Africa.
Yeah, South Africa. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, South Africa. Yeah, South Africa. So so they spotted it, and what made this one so odd is that a few things. So back in 1977, they caught a signal coming from the middle of the Milky Way galaxy called the WOW signal, WOW. And this signal was very, very light. They couldn't explain how the signal got here, in a sense. It's a lot more to it, but I don't want to, talk 30 minutes about it. But this object is coming from that same location, in that same area, right? On top of that, it's so like Rock said, it's made of nickel. So I don't know if it's made of nickel, but they can detect that nickel is being burned off of it. What makes that one so odd is that anytime you see nickel, you have to see iron with it. They have to be together. In this case, it's like strictly nickel. And on Earth, the only way that we can get nickel is through manufactured processes. So that's what makes it so odd. It's like, how is nickel burning by itself without iron being present with it? They've never seen that before. So that's what makes it odd. what also makes it odd is that it's coming in the trajectory. So imagine like outer space. There's no north, no south, no east, no west. That's what we do on Earth. How we how we orient ourselves. In outer space, ain't no up and down. It's space. So imagine all these objects coming in from anywhere. It ain't like no real rhyme or reason. They just coming random. This one is coming within 5 degrees of the plane that all the planets are already on, which makes that extremely odd. It's coming in on the same trajectory as all the planets when they line up. It's coming in like 5 degrees off that same trajectory, and it's moving extremely fast. Not only that, is that like you got a comet as a tail. So when the solar flare thing coming off the sun, it burns stuff off of, and as it's moving, you get a comet, you get a tail behind it. This one actually has what they call an anti-tail. So it's a tail pointed towards the sun. Another thing that's extremely odd. Not only that, it's so much behind us. Not only that, is that as it's coming in, it's very odd that it's passing by Mars, Jupiter, and Venus. Passing by all those three planets, and when it gets its closest, the moment that we get a chance to view it, the closest is going to be behind the sun where we can't see it. So it's almost as like it was planned for it to do that. Now, what makes me so upset is that since July, we've been waiting on October the 3rd, I want to say, because that's when it has its closest move towards Mars, where they can turn the satellite around and get an image of what it actually is. We've been waiting on October 3rd since July. And what happens in October? The government shut down and we can't see it. Come on, man. So, hey, man. And they got it's other satellites, other countries that have satellites that got some images of it. And them images being real weird. It don't look like no comet.
Yeah.
It don't look like no comet.
The one out South Africa, the ones who got the new projection, the new projection of it, and that's what made the big news. One of
them is like cylinder, so they got an image of it, and it's like cylinder shaped. It's not like a ball like you would expect a comet to be. And then they got another image of it looked like it's spiraling. It's very weird, you know what I'm saying? And so I don't know, man. I don't know. But if you look up Professor Avi Loeb. Avi Loeb he's a Harvard astrophysicist, I think is his title. I forgot what his exact title is, but he works for Harvard. He's a professor at Harvard. And he's been one of the main ones that's been like, he's not saying it's alien, but he's saying we need to explore whether it is or not. And he got like a scale from 1 being non-alien, 10 being alien. He had it at level 4 about a month ago. He got it at 6 now. So hey, man, all I'm saying, hey, just keep an eye on it. If you think outer space is the real thing, keep an eye. If you don't, hey, man, keep it pushing. But it's very, very strange. And the fact that look, about 90% of people I know don't even know it exists. That's why I was like, man, what? They don't even know it exists. If anything, at minimum, if it's not alien, this should be enough talk to say, dang, we got something that is behaving like we've never seen before. We got to rethink how we look at the universe, because if this object can do what it's doing, we have to rethink about everything we thought we knew about physics, about how things operate. So it's already big news already. Now, if this thing has turned out to be something worse than that, and we ain't even talking about it, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah. And to add to it, before we move forward, the next challenge, once it reaches which planet, I think, because once it reaches a certain planet, they then have to they're questioning, they're asking, like, is it going to survive the asteroid belt? And so
no, it already went through the asteroid belt. I believe it already went through the asteroid belt. I think it went through already.
No, it haven't.
Not yet. Okay, it ain't went through yet.
Because they were just talking about it today. Because I've been keeping up on. They say now that the real thing is, can it survive the asteroid belt? So they haven't gotten there yet, but they coming. It's 65. What? I think 6,500 miles. I mean, 65 miles a second. So
668 kilometers per second.
Kilometers. Yeah. So as of now, up to date, they said it happened because they were asking. They say now the question is, can it survive the Astro Boy? They said that thing started swerving around. They're like, say, man, somebody steering that shit.
Hey, man,
I wanted to ask y'all a question though, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This is on the silly side, so don't be too mad at me for going here. But y'all know that movie where they had to send the crew up there to the on that rock to blow the rock up so it can miss the world.
Yeah.
Miss the world or whatever, like
Apollo
these rocks
13,
will split and miss the world. So
yeah,
is that something similar to what's happening up there?
Nah, it's not.
No, not even close.
Not even
Okay.
close. Nah.
Not even close. No, they don't. It's so. It's Hollywood, man, and it's a legit question because it makes sense. Like, man, just go up there and do something, But now, two things. This object is not coming to Earth, as far as we know. It's not on the trajectory to come to Earth. But it looked like, if anything, so it's all kind of theory, so it's all speculation. But based on what it's showing, and based off what we can kind of assume, based off the opinions we come up with, based off what it's showing, is that it may not be interested in Earth. It might be interested in Mars, or it could just be trying to see what's going on with these planets over here, like what's going on over there, or it could be interested. It could be interested in Mars to be closer to Earth, or it could be trying to stay in our orbit. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know because we just don't know. We don't even know what it is. Like the fact we don't even know what it is.
They're floating around, flying.
It looked like it. So when Rock said a minute ago how it's like it's being controlled. Let me kind of put some context on that. So whenever a random object is just flying through space, it deviates off its course. You know what I'm saying? Based off the factors like being pulled, gravitational pull, things like that, right?
Okay.
This object is only deviating like a few miles the whole way. So that's how I feel like this. That's why they say it like it's being controlled. Nothing is making a random movements. It's like it's been on the same trajectory.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
and
like it's being controlled.
The 60 the kilometers a second that it's going is consistent.
It's being consistent, and look how it's large as it is.
It's a machine powering it, or something of that nature.
It's like when you're driving, you stay consistent on the speed you're going, and it's like the shit's being consistent, bro. Like,
and no drifts, no nothing, no.
It's not drifting as any other object should. It's very, very odd, and like they what I don't like. This is what the government is the government, right? But what makes me more upset is that the fact that here come, the day that we are waiting on to get an image of it. Oh, the government shut down. What you mean the government shut down today? What you mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a few things with that. I don't like how first they say, oh, it's just a comet. It's just a comet, but it ain't behaving like a comet. I just gonna call it a comet. It ain't behaving like one, so I just gonna call it that. Yeah. But then beyond that, it's like my theory. This is just me talking. Either they know what it is and don't want the public, or they don't know what it is and don't want to admit they don't know what it is, or this object is manipulating earthly activities to where it's like we don't want them to see what we are, because if they could travel to here, because they say it's been traveling for over 8,000 years based on where it came from. If something can get here, it got us. It's well beyond our intelligence. So why wouldn't it be able to manipulate what goes on Earth so we can't view it? You know what I'm saying? So that's just my theory, but that's me. So I've been keeping track every single day. I ain't missed a beat.
Damn, that's deep, y'all. I ain't gonna even
lie. I ain't missed a beat.
Real for a second.
Hey, it is real. Hey, quality. It is real. It ain't like, I know. I'm just if you believe outer space is real. If you don't, I get it. But if you do, it is real. It ain't like it's just another rock. Nah, this ain't like that. This is something different. It's absolutely different.
T. I'm speaking for the spirit of trust who not here.
Okay.
Yeah, nigga.
I'm speaking.
Now let him cook. Let him cook. I'm listening.
The spirit is in me. He told you something, and I'm standing on what he told you. T, you remember what he told you?
Let trust in. Let them.
I don't remember.
He said October 3rd. He wanted to see the pictures, and he said they wasn't gonna have none because they were gonna make something up because it wasn't real. I remember he said that because you said, "No, wait and see." He said,
But they do have. But Rich,
you say
they do have pictures. They do have pictures though. Just NASA don't have the pictures.
We was waiting on to get close on this day that you talking about. Remember, you said they did the shutdown. Trust told you that when that day come, we wasn't gonna get them pictures. He said
We do have pictures though. I'm saying
pictures. We probably got pictures now.
We got the pictures.
The public ain't gonna see those pictures.
I believe that. Right? I'm not saying. I'm saying two things can be true at the same time. He was just saying he thinking it's fake. I'm not in that boat. I'm just saying he was just saying that it wasn't gonna be no pictures. Now what you're saying is they gonna hide the pictures, and they did. You know, they said they was gonna let us see on the 3rd.
No, Rich, you're not hearing me, Rich. You're not hearing what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm saying NASA is not giving their picture. There are other agencies that did give an image.
Space agencies everywhere.
Okay.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
You saw it?
Yeah. That's what I just said. Yeah.
Okay. I thought NASA and the government, because you said no, you said they shut it down. I thought
NASA shut down. NASA shut down. NASA's run by our government. That's our government.
Yeah.
But there are other agencies, and also they said that I don't know which country it was. I just seen it today, but they said they're gonna.
We're talking about the USA. What we talking about? He's saying that the United States was. I understand what y'all saying.
The possible.
Yeah, but he just said that. I mean, he said that.
Just in general. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Fuck the United States. It's space agencies all over the world.
So that what you said your argument was last time. You said you don't have to believe the United States. You got Russia, Japan.
Yeah.
That was your argument. I remember that. But I just remember he plainly said that the United States wasn't gonna let us see nothing on that day. He said,
but his reason for saying it was because he doesn't believe outer space is real. That's a different argument.
Now you're saying it because they hide.
We gonna we gotta let people.
I'm not arguing.
Wait till that nigga come on here. We having a conversation about another nigga that ain't here.
Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I can handle it. I just wanted to bring that point up because he's not here, and I'm sure if he was here, he would have brought that point up.
So now, mind you, just to kind of double back, and you ain't got to argue for him, but I know. All right, you ain't got to argue for him. I'm just making a point. Is that his argument was that they're not going to show it because outer space ain't real like that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that, hey, but look. NASA ain't the only. It's been countless of amateur astronomers that got images of this object as well that they got nothing to do with nobody's agency, just somebody in their backyard. So they looking at something. What are they looking at? If it's not real, if it don't exist, what are they looking at? Because I got a small telescope right here, right? It's a small telescope. Me and my daughter go out and look at the moon. We can see it up close, and we know that moon is far away. This object is well beyond our moons. So what are they looking at if it ain't real out there? That's my question to Trust, even though he ain't here. That's all I wanted to say.
All right, so we're going to go into the next topic, y'all, because I ain't going to be on no goddamn 3.5 hours. Good shit, man. So, hey, everybody keep an eye on that, man. That is very interesting, and it's a lot you can learn from it about the universe and life and the planets. All right.
You, but I just was wondering if you have anything else that you can possibly change into. Because your shorts unfortunately go against our dress code policy.
We are not trying to see you prepare for your strip performance, okay? Go put some clothes on. This is a public place. We don't want to see your ass on the mat. I understand that you feel like you have a nice body. That's what's up.
Sorry to bother you, but I just was wondering if you have anything else.
Now, we had a conversation about this shit a few episodes ago, and and some of y'all was arguing with the nigga who live in the gym. I told y'all these motherfucking 304s are toxic and they're fucking up the gym vibe. Even the bitches is sick of this shit. It gotta stop. And I want to, whoever you are, lady, continue with your community service. I'm proud of you. Because the shit's out of hand, bro. It's out of hand. Again, I say to y'all, I'm speaking for most of the men that work out in the gym. That is the one place where men can go and focus totally on themselves and do not want to be distracted by no pussy. We're there to get ourselves together. We're there to become more attractive to the female. We're there to stay healthy. And for women to be coming in a place, the only place, one of the only places where men can congregate and actually work on themselves and not want to be distracted by females, they want to come and fuck that only place up. It's
Speak
not
for yourself,
cool.
nigga.
Let me finish, sir. He's fighting. It's not cool, bro. It's not cool. And only a nigga that ain't in, don't be in the gym is gonna go against it. I'm sick of this shit. And then and it's making it hard on the married men who got wives. Who got no man, all them bitches going to the gym now. I'm scared. I don't want my man in the gym. It's fucked up. It just goes to show you bitches can be poisonous and shit, bro. And they know what they're doing. That's what kills me, bro. Listen to y'all. I go to the gym. These motherfuckers is coming out there with their titties almost out. They showing everything but their nipples, or their nipples is fighting through. They showing their cock. They half naked, y'all. It's bad, bro. It's bad. And I gotta speak on it. I don't like it, dog. I don't like it, Kim. I'm focused, bro. I ain't worrying about that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely attracted to females. My eyes work, goddamn it. I'm gonna look at a bitch with my motherfucking wife. Yeah, baby, I had bigger than a motherfucker. But goddamn, bro, the gym is, bro. We ain't worried about this shit, bro. Like, I'm done talking, cat. The shit's sickening to me. I really don't like it. Bitch, turn me off when you doing too much. Now, when you graceful with it, nigga, a bitch ain't gotta be naked for me to want a nigga. She can have on clothes and I like her, nigga.
Hey, I get you on that point right there, right? You ain't gotta go in that bitch damn near naked. I get you on that point.
Yeah, you do.
But nigga, you talking as if like nigga, a female in the gym, nigga ain't gonna, nigga, shit. Speak for yourself, nigga. I want to see.
That's what they there for, Rock.
No, they're not.
I'm saying,
but I ain't gonna argue. I just said the niggas who don't go in the gym a lot is nothing like that. They're gonna disagree. But go ahead. Do you
it's
think?
not a disagreement.
Hey, bro.
Listen, Rock,
I'm going
I'm
to
on
gym
the
like you.
side
I go
with
in the
you.
gym a
the
lot.
only nigga that'll say it ain't something, and then it be what he say it ain't.
No, I'm saying I'm with you, but I'm just saying a lot of people intent. The girls, they be fine and they want to show it off. They just want a reaction so they know it's working. The guys, a lot of them go there to show their muscle off. That's why they grab the most weight and they be doing that ego
That's
shit in
you
there.
don't go to the
I
gym.
understand what you're saying.
I
I understand. Hey, I understand what you're saying. I understand. I could tell you about my little Planet Fitness thing, and the Mexican go, ah, and they got the sign up. Yeah, they do that whole ass shit. I don't do that. I just say I'm cool. But I'm just saying you in the public, brother. So you know the girls want to be seen. That's why you working out. And the niggas go there, they go there to see the girls that's in there.
That's a lie, bro.
Goes.
It's a fucking lie.
Everybody ain't no
it's
goddamn tunnel vision. You know your dick work, man.
It's
you in
not
there, that girl
true.
pussy lips out, your dick get off.
Hey, look.
Why you think nigga wear tights
Now, hold
there?
on. Yo,
Nigga wear,
please
the
let me
nigga
speak.
wear
Let me
clothes tighter
respond.
than the women now.
So to
I'm
y'all
not
out here, to y'all out here that's watching,
okay.
this is the perfect example when people project. That's you, Rich. You're not me. You're not everybody in the gym. You're not everybody in the gym. Everybody
you not either.
You can't make everybody you.
You not either. You not either. I bet there's more me in there than you.
Who do you think? But who do you think?
I bet there's more niggas in there like me than you.
No, it's not.
Guarantee you. I guarantee you.
You're a lie.
Yeah. They'll want some pussy.
You ain't even there to know. So how
you argued a week ago about a nigga would pass up money and fuck.
Let me tell you what type of nigga
you telling me a nigga won't fuck in
both of y'all arguing over something that y'all don't have no factual facts of. So that part is not important. What kind of nigga is in the gym? That ain't important.
Remember when the dude say he was so
this nigga will argue with a heart surgeon about how to do surgery on a heart.
Broke. But He said, yes, I could. I could fuck anytime, broke with money and out. So you
This
tell me you gonna
nigga-
walk your ass up in the gym and all them bitches in there and you don't want to fuck? You's a goddamn lie now. I wouldn't give a fuck if Jesus get off the cross. You lying to me.
This is proof.
You told me you a fuck.
This is proof.
Don't come.
This is proof.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
This is proof.
You lied to me.
This is proof.
Hey man, you gotta stop taking them off, bro.
This is proof. This is what I don't like about some black people. They will argue with a doc. They will argue with a doctor about how to do heart surgery. I live in the gym. It's my job. I've been in the gym forever. And he gonna tell me what most men, me and the other men in the gym will sit there and talk about it. Rich will argue just to argue. That's the only part I hate about the nigga.
Speak for y'all.
Rich is more of a realist, right? He gonna probably have the idea of thinking.
Bring him back.
But that's not a. So you saying he? What do you mean when you saying he more of a realist? That's not the real.
No, let me show you what I mean. Yeah. You say there's a you and your friends, y'all talk about how y'all don't like that. Well, you may really not like it, but your friends, they might just be talking.
See, now we playing semantics.
Well, you playing that anywhere it go when you start even talking about who the fuck even like it, who don't like it. You doing that anyway.
Okay.
You doing that.
Hold on. Let me ask you this.
You.
That's like you trying to tell doctors or debate with doctors about what's going on in the hospital, but you're not there as much as them.
That analogy
about what goes on in the hospital.
Don't fit. We're talking about the women aspect. You're talking about the professionalism aspect.
Same thing.
It's not.
No,
it's
because
not,
even the doctor at the hospital still gonna play with the woman.
Okay,
He gonna do
they get caught fucking with nurses all the time, huh, Quad?
Women work in the hospital. So how you gonna debate to somebody, a man that works in a hospital, about how women move?
Okay.
I don't even understand that part. What I'm telling you is this. As
So
long as there's women there, I don't give a damn what his profession is. He's still gonna be attracted to a woman. That's this.
That ain't what I said. But you don't think that doctor you don't think that most doctors gonna make sure they carry themselves a certain way?
Hey, Rock.
Job on the line.
So if a nigga on the
they gonna carry themselves, but you don't think none of them gonna not mess with the girl?
This is crazy.
You think just because they doctors, they not gonna mess with the woman? Just because they got families, they not gonna mess with the woman. They gonna mess with her anyway.
So a nigga on the treadmill, and he got the time on the treadmill.
Let me ask you a question. Hold on, let me ask you a question, because I'm gonna see if y'all gonna debate on this. Do you think most trainers fuck their female clients?
If they not gay,
speaking from the eyes of
most trainers do. Right? I'm not in the position to think about what most trainers do. That's crazy. That's a loaded ass question to where you can't.
That's not a loaded question. That's a factual
question, man. I'm supposed to speak for all the goddamn trainers. I don't know them motherfuckers.
I'm not finna speak for all men. I'm not finna speak for all men.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm not finna speak for all men. I'm not finna speak for you. Got me fucked up if a nigga is not on the treadmill, doing time on the treadmill, and she a badass woman walk across that gym doing her workout thing. That nigga ain't gonna be like, God damn.
Look, wait. Listen, y'all. Listen.
Football player, and he got 100 massages from them bitches, man. Got him in trouble. And he could have got any woman in the world. He got money, but he can't help himself. He saw a good woman. That happened. We discussed that.
Rich,
we discussed that.
Listen, y'all. Listen to me. I'm gonna be really transparent here. I actually agree with Rock. I do think it's uncomfortable to watch women come in the gym that's like that, because I'm not gonna lie. I agree with him on that part. I don't want to see it, but I'm not naive to the fact that other men that come in this gym ain't enjoying this particular sight that these women are putting on. And the reason why I'm saying that is because 99.9 of the time, the reason why they come in there like that is for the attention that someone is giving them. It's not like they coming in there If they came in with regular shorts and stuff like that, and they got no attention, then that's not thriving. That's not exciting for them. They thrive off of the attention that they get. So that's why they half-ass naked, because the women are wanting attention.
Hold on, don't nobody say nothing. Let me respond, because this is my expertise. Guess what, my nigga? Women that really work out, and this is the point that I'm getting to you. Women that really work out do not want niggas fucking with them when they in the gym. I swear to God. They will not take their earbuds out for you, nigga. So now what? So what I'm saying is, it's not a sex issue. It's a mentality issue, Quality. People
what you saying right now ain't proving nothing. All it proves is that you got some opinion of what you think they got for.
Everybody's opinion
for a different reason. Whether you want to admit it or not.
Look what you did. You didn't process nothing I just said.
She there just to work.
You didn't process. You didn't process nothing I just said. You just wanted to further your argument. But I sat here and got on the woman's side. I basically came at it from a woman's angle, but you didn't process that. You just want to continue the argument. I'm sitting there telling you that women that really work out, they don't even want to see bitches doing that.
And what's the percentage of that woman, Rock?
What's
the percentage of that woman? What's
women
the percentage?
that really work out, it's their lifestyle. They don't come in there. Women don't come in there wanting that attention. That's not their reason for being there.
What's the percentage of that woman that's doing that, Rock? What's the percentage?
What are you talking about?
What is the percentage of the woman that really wants to work out? What is the percentage of the woman that goes to the gym that really wants to work out, Rock?
Women thrive off attention, bro.
They thriving off attention. That's why I'm asking the gym ass naked. Come on, man.
So hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me ask you this. So if your wife want to get a gym membership and she start going to the gym, is you gonna have a problem with her going by herself? Yes or no?
No, she's not gonna have a problem. But I'm gonna tell you what my wife.
No. I didn't ask. Hold on. You didn't hear me. I say, are you gonna have a problem with her?
No, I don't have a problem when she go now. She can go anywhere she wants.
Hold on. But based off what you said, that woman go to the gym for attention. So why are you letting her go to the gym, nigga?
She ain't no different, nigga. She ain't no different from
ain't no goddamn prison dog.
I'm a digress. I prove my point. You just throw the pocket.
You just turned this thing and you trying to finesse it all kind of ways, man.
No, I'm speaking raw too.
That ain't what I just said.
Yes, you did.
That's all we doing.
So wait a minute. Hold on.
That ain't what I just said.
Hold on, Ben, watch this. Watch this. Now, they basically, their argument is that's what women in general go to the gym for. Yeah. But when it comes to his wife, not her. See, that's a disingenuous argument.
Who said that?
Mine too. Yeah, who said that? Mine too.
Who said not her? Nigga, if I was married, my wife is a woman. Hey. She gonna seek attention no matter. Nigga, attention can be seek from anybody, bro. But it's all if the nigga do something.
This like, shit is insane, bro.
I want to ask you something, Rock.
The niggas who don't go to the gym,
you're not listening. You're not listening to nothing. You're trying to do all to finesse this thing to go your way.
Rock, can I ask you one thing, Rock? I want to ask you something. Can I ask you something personally? Because I know you in the gym. You don't have to cut the camera off. I just want to ask you something real personal.
I'm not going to do like that.
Don't worry about the camera.
He got off the camera.
Don't worry about his camera. That's the question.
The question is, Rob, you don't think, and no homo, pause and all that, you don't think good as you looking up there with your body cut up, you putting your pictures up there and them hoes seeing you, ain't none of them saying, ooh, that nigga fine. You don't think
that's not my intention. I don't go to the gym for that.
We're not talking about attentions. I know
not you. We're not talking about you.
Most of us don't.
But when
most, what's the percentage, Rock? When you say most, give me a goddamn percentage. I'm tired of most. Give me a percentage, goddamn it. What the fuck is most?
We fat.
You niggas need to tell me.
You nigga, because you look good doing that shit. And you gonna sit there and act like them hoes ain't trying to fuck you. You kiss my ass.
And I agree, Lieutenant. Men go to the gym for attention too. So that's my point. Everybody ain't there just to be workout warriors. Sometimes to be workout for different reasons.
You want to know what's so crazy about this debate? I never said all. I said most of it.
See,
I'm not.
I
you know they want
I'm
see how
not-
they change TV.
I need a
When they want
percentage.
him,
I need
it's
a
all
percentage.
good.
I'm tired of most.
Yeah,
Fuck percentage. The whole point is that
it's good.
the narrative that these niggas, here's my thing. They can say what they want, but let's be real. Y'all argument is y'all are saying that that's the narrative. So the narrative is saying is that that's the general synopsis of the mindset of people that go to the gym, and it's just not true. See, this
I
one.
think that's your opinion.
And I'm now gonna get on some being shit, right? This is my point, right?
Okay.
Ben ain't said nothing. I don't think it's fair to speak to him.
Let me talk. Here's my point. Y'all, see, we got this mentality that my mind in the gutter is everybody else's mind in the gutter. That's our fucking problem. I'm okay with y'all agreeing, with y'all feeling the way you feel or thinking that about yourself or towards it, but that don't make it real. That don't make it real. And the fact is that if that was the case, you know how much fucking would be going on inside the gym, outside the gym? It's just not true, bro. Most women are gonna ditch you in the gym if you holler at them.
All right.
Can I say something? I want
to take a whole section called gym base. They got a whole section on the internet called gym base.
So only hoes go to the gym.
Find you a gym base. They got it right. BTB, you can tap in your computer. They got gym bays. They got people that,
Hey, look.
Hey, look. I want to take you married. I'm surprised at you.
Why?
Because so everybody else a hoe except your wife and my wife.
No.
I didn't say that.
This married woman go to the fucking gym, nigga. This married men go
He didn't say they fuck. He said they crave attention.
You were putting words in my mouth.
Love
Did I say that? Did I say everybody else isn't one to mine? Did I say
so you gonna stay married? So who gonna stay married to their wife if they find out their wife? If your wife going to the gym to get attention, she going to the gym to suck a dick. What the fuck are you niggas talking about?
How we get to that? How did Dick
come out? Where he at right now?
Hey, that goalpost, that nigga just threw that bitch.
That bitch all the way over here. That's what I'm fucking doing this right now. It's doing this right here right now. Ain't no goddamn goal.
I think we lost right now.
What does attention lead to? What does attention lead to?
We need a prayer right now.
What does attention lead to? We ain't no goal posters or nothing.
We have lost our way.
So now we want to play stupid. So attention don't lead to fucking.
Oh,
hold on, Ben. Brother, you know what's funny about this, Ben? We just got through the other week. We just got through bashing Aisha Curry. Now all of a sudden they took a whole 360.
Hey man, look, man.
Fuck out
of here. When I go to the gym,
I'm done talking.
Hey man,
we just got through bashing Aisha Curry.
When I go to the gym, man, the words of the great T Dot, I'm trying to meet somebody like-minded.
Yes. See?
Hey.
I couldn't say no better.
I'm just saying, man.
That's all we saying, T-Ben. That's all we saying. That's all we saying, T-Ben. We trying to get somebody
I don't know why I talk to you niggas, man.
No,
I really don't, bro.
Touchdown.
God damn.
Hey, touchdown.
Oh, shut up. Your ass ain't won no argument with that statement. It was just funny.
No, that was a great thing, though.
It was just
like-minded people. He working out, she working out. That's what people go there for.
You too. Don't listen to these niggas that don't live in the gym. Listen, you can trust your wife to go to the gym, bro. Ladies, you can trust your husband to go to the gym. Don't listen to this bullshit.
And not a one of us said you couldn't, ladies. I don't know where the hell he going right now, but ain't now one of us said you couldn't.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't know what language you niggas speak, but a woman wanting attention from men and she got a man is a fucking red flag. Fuck what you talking about, nigga. I don't know what he talking about. Shit.
Can I say this? Let me make this point. Let me make this point. Okay. No. Let's get real serious right now. Okay.
I'm gonna let you have the last word.
Okay. Let me make this point. When your woman gets dressed and she goes off to work anywhere, it is always nice for her to get attention from another man. That doesn't necessarily mean that she's cheating or anything else. Sometimes you can tell her how beautiful she is, and it just might fall on deaf ears because you've said it so many times. the next time another dude says it, kind of can you like, all right, that's nice, she got it. So now, if you got that good woman, which most if people do, if you stay married to your wife or whatever, as long as you have, she gonna come home and she's gonna take that what she got from that attention, and she gonna give that energy to you, her husband. That's who she wants to give it to. Give it. All I said was she will continue to thrive for that attention. That's it. All the sexual stuff that he threw in it, that ain't even had nothing to do
real
with it.
nice, nigga.
Yeah, whatever. That's what I meant. That's what the
I
fuck
didn't
I
know
meant.
it. Because I don't give a damn when you talking about your woman purposely wanting attention from the men. That's some scary, but we gonna go. I promise. I'm a man of my word. Let me shut up. So we gonna go to
Quality. Quality. Drop the mic, nigga.
Oh, oops. Hold on. Look, I kicked all y'all out. Look at that. Hugh Wood. Make sure y'all go to YouTube and Tubi and check out the goddamn Hugh Wood show. My boy King, he couldn't be here today with the family. Go check it out on Tubi, YouTube, subscribe, and check out the new hot series. You know what I'm talking about?
And like, subscribe, y'all. Like, subscribe. Comments are welcome. We loving the comments tonight.
All right, so we're gonna go to this. And you know what? This is gonna be a good segue.
Listen. Excuse me, Papa Reese. Husband. She a wife. She a wife. She a wife. Mr. Reese Cup. She a wife. 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 We got your wife home. We got your wife home. Before midnight. Before midnight. Before midnight. Before midnight. Before midnight. She's a wife. A wife. A wife. A wife. A wife. Wife. We got your wife. 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 Your wife. Yeah. Your wife. She got my down payment on her finger. She got my down payment for a house on her finger. She's gonna kill us. She a wife. She a Reese Cup. She a wife.
Before we go into it, let me add some context first. I want to say look at
What's
these
that
young
for?
married ass niggas don't even want to clap for this shit.
Wait, what was it for? The wife? She a wife?
I ain't married. I can't relate.
So before we get into the conversation,
I love that.
Yeah. So
I just didn't know what we were
say,
clapping for at first. I'm with you though on that.
So I want to say before we get into the conversation again, I just look at that, look at the wife. She loved that video. That's a good wife. Shout out to Tammy. And I love when I'm able to say this because it's true. You know, we can go hard on women, but of course it be the reality and be the truth. But you know, life is about balance, and I don't purposely try to balance anything. It just happens the way it goes. I get these videos, and whatever happens. And if I think it's interesting enough to have a conversation that could bring forth some type of positivity or laugh or a good debate, that's what I'm gonna do. So with that being said, when I saw it, man, I was touched by it. You know, we live in an environment where women they got this I don't need a nigga mentality. They rather have a baby than have the husband first. And that was beautiful to me, man, to see that these women were happy. And what being says, like-minded individuals. Be the person the change you want to be, and you are who you hang around. I was taught that a long time ago. A nigga did time in prison. He said, man, show me your friends, I'll tell you your future. If your wife around two hoes, she the third hoe. You know what I'm saying? My wife, all her damn friends are married. And they younger women. Only one ain't married, two of her sisters, and they just still young. And one of them a virgin. And so I just got to give a shout out to those women, man. You know, we got to embrace it, and we got to, you know, give them kudos too. You know, I think they don't get enough. You know, I think they don't get enough, you know, accolades and thanks, man. I appreciate it. So for those women, for the women out there that are like that and happily married and they love showing it, I mean, it's better than women out there showing their hoes and showing their ass. So when I see some women like this bragging, they were bragging time, we home for 12, we home by 12. That shit tickled me. That was funny to motherfucker to me. So, you know, I just wanted to speak on that and give a shout out to all the good women out there that are being the positive influence in their men life and holding it down and being the wife that they are, making sure their husband fed and you know, just being a good husband and, you know, giving him that power y'all when he wanted, and you know what I mean, and just being that nurturer. You know what I'm saying? So if anybody else want to speak on it or add to it, feel free. But I just have to give a shout out to the ladies on that, man. That's beautiful.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I definitely love the energy of it. I at first I was trying to, you know, like I say, I'm old, so it's always a little harder for me to understand what's going on and stuff like that. But I did notice that the chant when they said she home by 12, she home by 12. I was like, okay, I like that. And I view that as a sign of respect. You know, that's not a sign. I don't want that to sound like that's a he told her to be home by 12, and that's a sign of respect that she was thoughtful enough to be home by 12. And for a woman, you got to understand, as men, we're natural protectors. So when we ask you to be home by 12, or if it's something of that conversation, it ain't because we trying to micromanage you and that. We want you home. We love you. We care for you. I want you to be home safe. I want you to be here, you know, where I can make sure that you're okay. So that's most men in that situation. And if you have a good situation, then that should be what you dealing with at home. It's not about trying to control you. So when she said that the level of respect that she's giving that man will pretty much show you that she's intending on being a wife for a long time.
Man,
you know, hey, I done been around the block a lot, and I can appreciate a woman, because that's what you see. See, a lot of these bitches out here claiming they women and they not. They what that is. You know what I'm saying? And right now, the hoes winning. The hoes are winning. They up. The ladies is down. Being a lady ain't cool right now. You know,
it ain't cool.
Whole,
that's right.
I mean, the whole shit is being, like you say, them tights and everywhere. You know, I done came to a point. Everybody fine now. It ain't cool no more. It's just everybody fine. I want me a bad, big, funny looking bitch now, because shit, everybody got a big butt and fine. It's you normal.
You gotta be a bitch.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know, I come from that era where, you know, you can say that.
Hey,
And
Quite,
it was,
you know,
it's love. You know, when I say my bitch, that's love. I'm with my lady,
separated.
my woman.
Yeah,
you know, my
I get
queen.
you, Rich.
Separated.
That motherfucker, listen, man. I'm just saying, yeah, but like right now, everything is everything. You know, you can go buy some ass and titties. You got to think about it. Women put hair on hair, eyelashes on eyelashes.
Yes.
Fingernails.
We already have
fingernails. So
yeah.
come on, man. You know, these whole when
you
you see a natural lady,
so let me ask you this. It's something you said that was interesting. But I don't want to ask the question. I want Ben to answer the question I have to you.
Okay.
Ben, do you think the good wives are losing?
Man, not in my universe.
No. Wait. I think he mean more of this here. Are we outnumbered?
Wait. He's here to explain himself. Go ahead, Rick.
Well, make sure, just so I can understand what you're saying. Are you saying are the good wives losing? Like, it's not cool to be a good wife. Is that what you're saying?
No, you got let Rich.
Yeah. He asking, I'm saying in the content that when you look on social media, everybody twerking and showing their ass, all the girls doing that. You don't see no ladies in the public, because you know what good girls are doing? They're being good. See, that's why we ain't gonna talk about them, because good girls are being good.
We don't see them. We don't
Yeah,
see
that's
them.
why.
We
Yeah.
don't see
So
good girls.
that's
They're
so
being
that's
good.
my question.
You see what I'm trying to say?
that'll lose
That's
that'll
my
lose my
question.
Because they
point.
being hoes. Hoes want to be seen. That's what they're doing.
That's what
why
they
I'm saying
seen.
the
They
good
seen.
girls are
Hoes
being
want
good.
attention.
That's what I'm saying. You see
Look,
what I'm trying to say? Our woman got a
that's
little
my
hoe in the
question,
rock. Don't
though.
slide off. Yeah, they got a little hoe. But I'm just saying,
Hey,
that's the thing. Good women are being good, and they're not losing in their world because that's their world. I'm just saying, if you look on social media and you didn't know nothing, you would think big ass, titties, twerking, that ghetto ratchet shit is it, because that's all that you see, basically. You don't see the woman, taking care of a man and the family and being you don't see that, Closest we got to that was seeing was Michelle with Barack. You see some shit like that, but they don't show that. I mean, they don't put that in the public. That's not nothing like you being a good family, a man. They're not putting that in the, you married guys, they're not putting that in there. They putting the Cardi B's and the hoes. They winning. I'm just saying they're winning
Hey,
on the media,
what's one interesting thing about peace is it's like they say, peace be still, right?
Yes.
Peace is there's no interruption with peace. So when you want peace, we want to maintain you out the way, because anything else is chaos. That's going to disturb your peace. You don't want to be in the spotlight like that. You really don't want to be out there like that, because it'll lead to chaos and it'll take your peace away. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna see it, you're gonna hear it. That's why bad news travel fast at the beach and home. Good news, when you talk about good news, so someone's gonna be there to disrupt it. So you gotta have real thick skin, be able to handle whatever, and your peace is still gonna get disrupted. Even when you in the mind of trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to spread some positivity. You're gonna always have something that's gonna come along and disturb it. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know if that's just natural way of doing it, but yeah, man, those of us who, keep to ourselves, man, we good.
Yeah.
I got a question though. Like we talking about the competition, right? Are the good women even in competition to be losing?
Mm-mm.
I feel like they're in the league of their own.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Ain't no competition.
I think we're looking at it from a different perspective, though. It's not about a competition. It's the fact of they are not seen. So if you don't even see them, you don't even know they're unnoticeable.
Yeah.
The ones that are being noticed are the ones that want to be seen. That's why you see them the way that you see them. Rock just did the attention thing. Okay. Well, attention doesn't necessarily just come from a guy. When every last one of those women in that video looked really nice, didn't they? Didn't they just come from a nice club or whatever? Okay, well, if they wasn't searching, they were searching for attention then. It doesn't necessarily have to come from a man. It can be give me a second. Let me finish. Let me finish, please. It can come from a woman. And sometimes the approval of, girl, you look good tonight. That's attention. That's attention. It's that simple. So attention doesn't necessarily always have to come from a man saying, "Oh, baby, you fine." Sometimes it's just the approval of they look nice. That's all.
And sometimes it's more like the fact that they can say no and really mean it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like being able to reject, knowing like, I'm not gonna do nothing, but the fact that I can say no, and I do have, a spouse that does take care of whatever, that's a flex. Like you said, that's a flex. You know what I'm saying? Like the answer is no, and I can truly say it.
So here's my thing. Here's what I'm saying. Here's my point I'm making about it. To me, it's a difference between knowingly going and seek attention and I just know who I am, I'm gonna get it. That's a difference. I think that's what y'all are insinuating and calling it seeking attention. I know I'm a trap. I know I step out, and then I don't go out often too. So the fact that I don't go out often, when I do step out and walk into a spot, I'm fresh meat to bitches. Because I ain't the nigga that's in the club every week. But it's a difference between me going out and seek attention and I'm him. I know I'm gonna get it.
You're right, Rock.
Maybe that's where we're kind of
Rock, you're right about that. When a woman go and seek, I can see what you're saying. If she going there just for attention, man, that's different. But if she get attention when she get there, I understand that. Because I was just gonna make an example like what you said. Me and my girl went to a concert, and she had on a one piece. She nice. So when she went into the restroom, because she professional, she ain't hooded out. She don't fuck with none of this bullshit I be with. But she was in there and a girl saw her and she told her, bitch, you got that shit on. And she came out to me and was so, she said, a girl just told me, bitch, I got that shit on. I say, that means she liked what you was wearing. She said, I ran out of there. I thought they were finna fight me. I was like, no, they were complimenting you. She was like, that's what a compliment is now? I was like, yeah, sweetheart. She's like, no. She say, bitch, you got that shit on. And she was fucked up, but the compliment. So after I told her what it meant, she looked at me and said, you know what? I got that shit on. I say, that girl made her feel some type of way. It wasn't me, it was her. So I just laughed because that's all I heard that night. I got this shit on. I was like, yeah.
What happened when y'all got home, Rich?
Shit, that shit came off. Shit, that shit came off. Shit,
so in the words of Rock.
Shit.
Okay. No, hold on. So you want to go there? Let me tell you something.
I'm messing with you, Rock. I'm messing with you, man. Come on.
If my wife need attention from other motherfuckers to fuck me, that's a red flag. God damn it.
Yeah.
But that's all I'm saying. I think that's kind of where the grind was. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You know, men. Dogs everywhere. I ain't saying ain't no dogs in the gym. I'm just saying I can say out of all the places where men are in 12, the gym is the one place where niggas cap, bro. Like, nigga, when I'm in that gym, in other words, when anywhere where most men go is we the servers. Right? It's like, shit, I'm trying to get your attention. Like, I want to, hey, what's up? In the gym, niggas be like, shit, yeah, you see this dope shit. Yeah. It's different, bro.
Yeah.
We're capping to the female like, hey, you got this at home, nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's a different mindset, dog. We capping the gym.
And that's
See,
that's
I
that's
Hey,
the
so
you know,
I'm not saying we doing it to them. That's our mindset. We focus on us for once out of the whole day. Like,
hey, so let me ask you a question. This is a question.
Like you, Rock, is the reason I quit the gym, Rock. I hate to say that. You know why? Now I'm on the pull-up bar. I get through doing my little 4 or 5. Here come a nigga behind me want to do 20. I'm like, why you gotta do 20, dog? Why you gotta come behind me? You know what I'm saying? Like when I press the elevator button and it's lit up and somebody else come press it. I'm mad. Like, why the fuck you think I'm just standing here? You didn't think I already pressed it? What you pressing?
I'm the same way.
I'm gonna show you a key to that.
That challenges me. That's like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't like that either.
No, do it this way, y'all.
I'm not gonna say I like that, man. Yeah,
when you do the pull-up bar, stay right there. Don't move. Don't let nobody else come to the pull-up bar until you're done. That way you ain't got to worry about that nigga and how many he doing behind you.
I'm right here.
Fuck him.
I'm like, I'm right here.
Focus on
I'm
you.
right here. I don't need no company.
But Rich, you can't count what they're doing. It's all about you.
I know that. That's personal. That's me. You know, I had my own battle going in my head with them. They didn't know it. Because he came down from the 10, I'm stuck. I said, I got to get 12 in.
Yeah. Because, me and the talk, we
kill yourself getting that 12.
Talk to, we can't, men, we talk, we can't cry, we can't show off, we can't, men are so restricted, you know what I'm saying? So when we go to that gym, it's like, nah, nigga, I'm that nigga. You get to exuberate yourself a little.
Hey, Rock, this is something I never thought of, but what you're saying right now, I've never heard anybody explain it like that. So that brings me to this question.
Yeah.
Do you think that one of the reasons that, because I like working out outside, like in the field. I don't like going to the gym. I'd rather be outside working out.
Yeah.
So I don't really be in the gym like that. So my question to you is, do you think that men, not only is it a distraction for women to come in there looking how they look, but do you think it's also like, to your point, is like, don't try to come in here and take our space of the attention. We giving the attention here, but like, look at us, we don't want to look at you. Is that what it is too? Because that's interesting. I ain't thought about that.
That's one of them too. Yeah. Because
that's interesting.
It's almost like, how the old school was. Like, you remember, say it's a get together at the house. And let's say when men get to having a conversation, those women do not. Nah, the men out there talking don't go out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're talking. That's
my homeboy just had a birthday party and all the fellas outside and the women was inside. It's just a natural thing how we move.
So that's
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
true.
how the gym is now. It's not saying, because you got to remember, if you do your research, there was a time where it was men's gyms were men only gyms.
Mm.
And did y'all notice in Africa, up into certain parts of Africa, it's all men. Women are not allowed in men's gyms. This is fact. Yeah. Yeah. Niggas ain't playing that shit over there. No, I wish you would. Especially
I'm hearing they starting to like kind of do the same thing now, is making women only gyms.
Yeah, they are because of what the women have been doing. Now that kind of it's getting real. Guess what? It's the men who are requesting it. Like, man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, because here's the thing, bro. You got to think about this. Okay, so y'all know, look, women are on social media way more than men. This is a statistical fact. Because so here's what's happening. The men are getting side-eye from their damn wife, because now they starting to see these bitches in the gym doing this shit. And now they getting flack from their damn wife. And it's getting out of hand. That's how out of hand that it's getting. When I tell y'all, it's really getting bad, y'all. It really is, kinfolk. Like I've never seen this in my life. It's bad, bro. Because
I be seeing videos.
You don't have to be half naked for a nigga to see you a bad bitch.
But look,
it's over-sexualized. The whole world over-sexualized.
Tight, y'all.
T-Ben, look, the question that you just asked Rock, you remember when you said just a second ago when you asked him, is that the reason for why? Okay.
That's one of many reasons. It's not the whole reason.
Oh, let them cook, Rock.
We understand, Rock. I got your point. I got it. Okay. So the I want to show you the different sides of it. And that was the point that I was making earlier about not everybody has his thoughts of how the gym is operated or how they use it to their advantage or whatever. So I want to show it to you from a different perspective. As far as me, when I go to the gym, I swear to God, I'm tunnel vision. I'm not even caring about what's around me because I'm so focused on what I'm trying to do to where I'm not even focused on them. So I noticed this about the gym. If you ever notice when you go to those gyms, you notice how I saw all the mirrors and shit like that. You notice how they have all the mirrors where you can sit there and watch yourself. Okay, see, I think that right there is a psychological thing right there. Because if you in that mirror doing all this here, are you really working out or what are you doing? You seeking attention? What like you got you all over the place about what you're trying to do. Now, for some, they might want to be looking at their form. I get it. I understand. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, fine. I didn't say nothing. Chill. Okay, so that you got that right there. But then you got some that's not even working out and they're in the mirror. Okay, so that's right there in itself. So
the minority. That's a minority.
For me, I'm not even focused on that. When I do workout, I'm not in the mirror. I know how the form go. I've been doing this for a long ass goddamn time. I don't need the mirror to show me I'm doing it the right way. I can tell by the posture in my body how I'm doing it. So that's what I'm trying to say. Not everybody is the same. And that's the point that I was making with Rock. Yeah, you're there for that, but there are other people that are there and they actually enjoy the half-naked women that are there.
For me, how I saw it was y'all was taking that and making that the narrative.
No.
I just wanted to make sure that that's not actually the actual case. We know it's gonna be some bad fruit. You know what I'm saying?
If you remember in that argument, I had said I actually agreed with you, but at that point you had black in the camera.
I wasn't even really with you.
But I actually agree with you. I don't like that.
Was the one who was painting the narrative more than anything. You were saying
you see the narrative of how you want to see it, but I was really
it's not how I want to see it. I lived it. I'm in there. That's all I'm saying. Most men there are not focused on bitches, bro.
I need percentages. I hate it when we gonna say most. Show me percentages.
You're only doing that because you don't agree.
Most has to be equality. I'll give you a percentage. Most has to be at least 51%.
At the
Has to
same
be.
one, right? So that means
But
the
here's the
majority,
thing,
which
Has
I
to
do not
be.
agree with.
why
And
did it
that's the
proves
reason
out
why it's a
some
struggle for
people
me.
pick
I
and
don't
choose
agree with
when
his
they want numbers
percentages.
to matter? Now you want percentages because you don't agree
No,
with
I
it.
don't agree when you say most, not most. Most probably see it the other way. You just don't know that. You got a whole panel of men that damn near argue something see it a different way.
So hey, Rock. So Rock. Here go my question. So here's my question to you, Rock. What do you think? If women were not recording it and trying to blast men for looking at them, even if they ain't, do you think that men would be like, man, she fine over there, you know what I'm saying? Like looking, but now that they know the camera out, they more like, man, I don't want to see that. Do you think that's the case?
No, because I was working in the gym before all that was going on. Okay, first of all, let me explain this about the mirrors. Quality, if you've been working out long enough to know the form, then yeah, you don't need a mirror. But brother, those mirrors are actually there for a actual reason. Shadow boxing, when we was taught, look in the mirror. Now, I've been shadow boxing all my life, but you know what? You notice every gym has mirrors. Pro boxers still look in the mirror because shadow boxing, you still want to see your form. Now, don't get it twisted. There are veterans. Mayweather, he don't need a mirror, right? But those mirrors actually matter. Also, those mirrors are psychological. They induce influence. You see what I'm saying? Because when you're actually getting a workout in, your muscles are actually contracting and expanding instantly when you're pushing it, right? And especially when you get to the point to where you're pushing the point to where you're tearing muscles. What it does, it influences motivation, and it puts, you're looking at yourself because you want to see the results. Now we know they ain't gonna come that day, but it is mental. It's mental. It's just like dancers. Chris Brown know how to dance. Guess what? You want to know where he practiced at? In a room that has a whole damn wall full of mirrors. And we know he don't need it, but he still looks. So those mirrors are actually there for a strategic reason. I'm not saying you didn't say it. I was just letting you know because you spoke on it.
Okay, I got you. But I think I said that, it's there for a reason. It's psychologically reasons. But
yeah,
in my opinion, for as far as me,
in 2025, in 2025,
right, so we're gonna go to the next subject.
Oh, okay. I was just saying 2025, we can't put nothing past nobody. After Puffy put cum on his nipples, everybody.
We going next up. Everybody.
Just being honest. Everybody nasty at this point. At this point.
In the Little Dirk case, the government filing a motion seeking an anonymous jury. Now, all of the defendants have pled not guilty. They're on trial for January 20th. The government's saying that this trial should happen with an anonymous jury where we keep the names, the phone numbers, and the addresses of the jury confidential. No one knows, not even the defense lawyers. What the government says is, look, Judge, we've got all this evidence that shows that OTF is a violent criminal gang. That's why we need this anonymous jury. What's the evidence? Well, all of what could be the good evidence is redacted. We can't actually see. They say they have witnesses who've said things, recordings that log things, but all of it is redacted, so we don't actually know. Kind of the crappy evidence is what they put into the public record that's not redacted. Things like people called the judge or people called the prosecutor and said, man, if y'all don't let Dirk go, we're going to burn this to the ground. Who are these people? Do they have an affiliation with Dirk? No, these are anonymous calls that were just made into government phone lines. Now, there's stuff about, hey, people have been threatened, people have been called to snitch. But again, all this stuff is just from the anonymous part. They're not actually putting the names of the witnesses and what was said and when. All of that part has been redacted and the public can't see it. Some of the arguments they do make that have some merit is that while Dirk was in custody, he was found with contraband, an Apple Watch, and a cellular phone. This is after judges warned him not to have that. Look.
All right, so forgive me, y'all, but we want to focus on the subject of about Diddy, not so much about Dirk. So there was some things that were said on the last podcast. We basically showed our Nostradamus skills. We were talking about P. Diddy in the case. I don't know. We doing so many time passing. I don't know what it was. But one of the things that me and Rich had brung up, and if somebody else mentioned it, let me know too. I think Yogi mentioned it too. I know we did for sure. We talked about how this case was definitely one-sided. It wasn't a fair trial based on what he was charged, on what he was sentenced for, right? The more serious charges he beat, which was ironic, and they had video on that shit. I'm confused. But I think Yogi said it too, but I know me and Rich was saying that it definitely draws his lawyers is good enough to get an appeal, and he could possibly beat that damn appeal. The judge showed bias in his sentencing statement, and so this guy basically was talking about that too. So we're gonna start off with Rich because I know Rich brought it up. He said the same thing too. So, Rich, what's your thoughts on that? So it's they're gonna do the appeal.
Yeah, man, it's just the law, man, and it's nothing big. It ain't nothing. It's just the law, you know. And if we don't go by the law, what we gonna go by? You know what I'm trying to say? If this is the law we gonna go by, they got to do it right, man. Especially with our people. You know what I'm trying to say? Because no matter how bad a person is, you know, because you know, say if it was another person of another hue, say a white kid. You know what I'm trying to say? They gonna convict him on strictly the guidelines of what they is. They're not gonna go into, ooh, you killed these people. You went in the church and shot them. No, he was mentally ill. He was stressed at the time. See, that's how they talk. But this guy, you know, he not a saint, but like I say, treat him fair, man. You know, that's what we want to see, justice. Because what's gonna happen is the people gonna lose faith in the justice system. And that's gonna be the day that hell break loose. Once people don't believe in the law and don't care about the law no more, that's ugly. You know what I'm saying? So they got to keep it, you know, they got to keep it kind of fair. You know what I'm saying? I don't know much about the dirt, but you know, I'm just
Yeah,
saying I know as far as Diddy,
yeah.
you know, he was charged with some heinous shit. He beat all that. Y'all got him on some stuff that don't even much really count. It wouldn't even been a felony if it was on state level. Only reason it's a felony, what it is, because the RICO charge carried the fed, and that was inside the RICO charge, even though he beat the RICO charge.
Yeah.
So,
Or the
oh,
freako
he just said treat him out.
charges.
Yeah, RICO charge. Yeah. So, you know, that's all I'm just saying. I just saw it coming. I just knew a good law team would be like, hey, the judge's statement was you can't, as a judge, you say, you know, most judges say the same line, it's repeated from the evidence that was seen. This
Yeah.
is what the jury come up with. Do y'all agree on this time? They say yes. Then they say, do you accept? He say yes and that. He don't have opinion. But to say that I can't go past the video I saw and I know you a bad person. Nah, you can't do that. You got to go by the law. You got to go by the law.
Yeah. So
You
we're
know,
gonna go on. We're gonna go to Yogi. Yogi, what's your thought on this? So he's gonna they're gonna definitely file for appeals. And what's your thoughts on that judge just having such a heinous response to it? He showed biases, but what's your thoughts on it personally?
Sound like the judge sound like a hater. I mean, man, they should appeal it, man, because like I said the last time we talked about it, man, it was a lot of stuff that they said that he got caught up with, and I didn't hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't hear about none of that. Like I said, I ain't been paying attention to the trial. I just been paying to the, you know what I'm saying, some interviews and shit for like got that's in it. You know what I'm saying? I think they should appeal it, man, because I think they like hit him across the head with some bullshit. But at the same time, they gave him 50 months. So I've been reading that the time he's been serving now is gonna count towards that 50. So he really don't got that long to sit up in there. But I'm pretty sure, man, that really ain't. We ain't gonna say he innocent. You know what I'm saying? But a man that really do nothing to deserve that kind of time, and a man of his stature, he want to probably go ahead and get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So I think the appeal is the right move. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a 50-50 shot you win, but you know, that's on him. I didn't get caught with baby oil in my house. You know what I'm saying? So
See?
that's my
All right,
point, man.
all right, Quality. What's your thoughts on it, bro?
As far as I mean, the appeal that's them with that. I'm gonna speak on this. I heard a lot of what Rich was saying about that's the law, and that's how the law is, and we got to go by the law, and and that's golden. Well, we got a president that was killed with Kennedy by a straight bullet that we don't know nothing about. How did bullet nothing out of that? So you got Emmett Till that was killed. And in other words, what I'm trying to say is this here. The law ain't never been factual in the first place. So you got people that you say that don't believe in it. Well, I'm one of them. I don't believe in the law. I think it's all no factuals, no. It's according to what they want to do. It's a money, and that's right, money incentive according to what they want to do, how they feel. Black person ain't never had no fair trial. I mean, most of them, and that is, I can't speak for every last one of them. I don't know the percentages or anything like that. But in my opinion, nah, man, the law ain't golden. None of it's good. None of it. It's all how they base they want to feel. So you to the victim government.
So let me add some just add throw some stuff in it, right? So and we all know that everything that y'all said is true, right? But it kind of it makes me think, right? And I already know, I know how being his thoughts on it when it comes to race relations to a certain extent. Of course, that doesn't mean it applies to everything. But I think when I hear it, I think about when being say, be the change you want to see, right? And so let me use an example of that, and then I want your thoughts on it, right? When I remember when I was fighting the case, and what happened was when I was fighting the case, the initial first part of it, it was a black judge, and the black judge was really giving me a hard time. My lawyer said he's an asshole, and he said, it's not going to be easy or whatnot or whatever. Right? So, and he didn't give a damn. He just, he had a. From what I was told, he was bullied in school. He was a nerd and stuff like that, and so his thought was his process is that anybody that looks like the thugs that bullied him, it's gonna take him down. You know what's sad about it, bro? And I know this is sad. I'm gonna say this is sad. I didn't blame him. I didn't blame him. And that's why I say we got to start making making being smart cool again, and making being financially responsible sexy again. Because I think that's a form of traumatization, no different than experiencing racism. I think it's worse because when you have to experience being mistreated by your own kind, I have a problem with that because I think that's an expectation you supposed to have, is that my kind gonna treat me right. When I think that if anything, the expectation from the white guy is probably not. He's probably not. But you want to know what happened? Over the year, I ended up, something happened or whatever, and then a white judge had to take over, right? It was something about that to change post. Do you know I had 2 court sessions with that white judge, and the case was over? I beat the case. He granted me. He didn't want to, he just was like, talk to the lawyer and everything. And I remember my lawyer, and he was a good lawyer, and he was like, yeah, he had told me about him before. He was like, hey, this lawyer, I think this is a blessing, bro. This judge here, he pretty cool or whatever. Now keep in mind, the colors was opposite. And so when I think about what we say, it makes me go back to what being said, be the change that you want to see. Can we safely say that there are some people of different hues who maybe, can we ever take into consideration that some of them saying the same thing and say, hey, I want to be the change I want to see. I don't want to be a evil motherfucker like my grandpa. because that black judge was trying to fucking railroad me and lock me the fuck up. Now I know this is an anomaly, but I'm just saying, am I wrong if I say we should if we can give our people grace for fucking up and hurting our people, shouldn't we give grace to the other side, the people that want to be the change they want to see when it comes to their people and how they mistreated us?
Look at this right here. I want you to, when we talked about the Puff Daddy situation the last time, I told you, these are my exact words. Yeah. Him being able to get as far as he get with the case, ain't got nothing to do with good lawyer or anything like that. It had more to do with, whatever punishment he get, he gonna get it because he deserve it. It's called karma. That's what I called it. That's what I kind of listed it as, karma for all the bad.
Karma, right? You believe in karma?
I'm using that as the word so you can understand
Words
what I'm trying
matter, though, quality.
Huh?
Words matter.
Okay, then. Okay, change the word out. I believe in you get what you deserve. Okay, so there we go. That's the word we're using today. You get what you deserve. So
what goes around comes around.
With that being said, the situation that you just talked about, you said yourself, you had a black judge, and this guy was trying to railroad you. Okay, well, obviously you're not as bad as a person that you think you are, or that you thought that, or that someone was trying to say that you was. So here it is now, karma, or you get what you deserve, however you want to place it. But you now get this blessing from out of nowhere that changes this guy, takes this guy out the equation, and put another guy there for you. And here you are today with a successful story. And that's what I mean by sometimes if you're a bad person, you're gonna get it. We may not see what you're getting because it's not our place. It's not our place to determine what punishment you deserve. It's not our place. We don't know that. It ain't my place to say you deserve to be your finger cut off for doing. That's not my place. It's somebody else's place. I may not see it, but it will.
An imaginary person. I mean, what?
Huh?
Who's determining this?
I think a higher power.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm not religious, bro. I see a bunch of evil motherfuckers doing damn good.
Well, they're gonna do good. You see, that's what you see. That's what you see.
Bro.
That's the image that is in front of you. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what's happening in here. You don't know what's eating them up on the inside. You don't know.
Good people go through shit too.
Well, everybody go through shit.
Yeah. So here's my thing. So basically, what I'm hearing is somebody just going around every route to not just give credit for the white man for just having maybe a good one. The fact that he's white, that just fuck it, we ain't gonna give him the credit. Maybe he just had a good heart, and maybe he became the change that he wanted to see.
Maybe you was innocent, Rock. You ever thought about that?
See.
No, Rock, I hear what you're saying. Look, hey, Rock, I'll say this.
I don't know how we didn't see what he's saying we didn't see. I don't know where perspective
I don't know.
made him say that we didn't see that.
I didn't say. I was asking a conversational question. I didn't say that's what you're saying or that. I just use my personal experience as an example to. It's like I'm a digress, man. I just. It's like the reason why I use being statement is because sometimes I think that we don't allow other people to be the change that they want to see.
This is what I say, Rock.
Grace, bro.
Rock, I hear what you're saying. So I consider myself a pretty fair and just person across the board. If anybody knows me, actually knows me outside of any social media, man, I consider myself friends with all different walks of life. Matter of fact, it's this Asian guy that I work with, younger than me, call me uncle, I call him nephew. That's just our relationship. And so the point that I'm making is that, if somebody is showing to have good character and showing to writing in their life, because I don't know if they speak it for nobody else. I don't know what background they come from. And so matter of fact, I think he a Harris County judge, and he goes viral pretty often where he calls out different lawyers and police officers when they come to court about racial profiling and stuff like that. You know, like that's a good deed, and he gets credit for that. This is what I don't like, and I'm not saying it's happening tonight, but this is the sentiment that I kind of expressed this last time we spoke about this topic. Is what I don't like is everything bad. We tend to Black people have to take the brunt of everything bad in America. And what we tend to do is anything like we'll do man, I don't have these issues for nobody but my own people. And I'm like, man, you are affected in different ways by different people. Like on a day-to-day basis, yeah, you communicate with your people more times than not. Usually, you know, you dealing with family, you dealing with your circle of associates, you have more contact with people of your own kind, usually. But if you extend out your network, right, and you're dealing with all different types of people, you'll start noticing bad character behaviors from all people, because that's just how humans are. But we only tend to give the negative things to ourselves, which I don't like. But so in what I'm saying is that give credit where it's due. I'm just saying let's not let other people off the hook for having bad behaviors and making it seem. And I'm not saying you saying this, Rock. I'm not saying to nobody in particular. This is just the overall sentiment. It's like, look, humans give human behavior. It can be bad, it can be terrible, it can be good. We just tend to let others off the hook, is what I'm saying. And I don't appreciate that. It's like we blaming the white man. It's like people don't just be blaming the white man like that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people recognize what they got done wrong at, and they just call a spade a spade.
You know, that's ironic that you say that, right? Because I agree with that, right? But where I have a problem with people is that they don't have that same energy for the other side of the paper. That's where
Giving credit where it's due, like giving credit where it's due.
Not like, okay, so example for like what you said, right? But then they don't have that same energy for the other side of the paper. And that was my point in proving what I said. You see what I'm saying? Because you have some, like, for example, because I see people talk about how the white man is and that, and they see and they speak on the obvious as far as the system and the things that are rooted against us, right? And I see these same people that turn around and talk about niggas too. For me, my problem is more in the middle. A lot of these niggas, they're not actually becoming the change that they want to see, which is why I keep bringing that up. And so my problem, you know what I'm saying, is more of that than it is our thoughts or perspectives. It's on either end or both ends. You know what I'm saying? So my point in my story was that white man showed me he became the change that he wanted to see, because he didn't just do that for me. Lawyers know the judges. Y'all know they all know each other. These motherfuckers golf together, drink together, go to lunch together. Y'all know this, black or white. They know who racist, they know who not, and they still do business with them, because at the end of the day, most of us, hell, black or white, your co-workers might not like your ass. You know what I'm saying? Or there's some differences, but you know you have a common goal there, and that's to make money and feed your family. And so my lawyer had already told me, yeah, this judge, I know this judge, he's very cool. He don't be trying to throw the hammer at people. See what I'm saying? So which means that he don't be trying to throw the hammer at a lot of the black people there, because you know we are disproportionately in there.
Hey, Rock, you mentioned so. Hold on, Quality. One point I want to make. 1 point, Quality, if you don't mind. 1 point. So I mentioned before about sometimes that when we correct ourselves, what our behavior, we overcorrect, and sometimes our tough love starts to look like self-hate. Yeah. So perhaps the judges that you ran across that were black were overcorrecting.
No, I'm talking about the one judge.
I get it. I'm just saying, just in general, like I'm saying though, perhaps that judge got that vendetta, like, man, you know, our people need to do better, because in his mind, we need to do better. Yeah, the NIDDA is making us look bad, so I'm gonna give y'all the harshest punishment. Start to look like self-hate.
And you're right, but here's my point though. Again, Look what you just did, and this is a problem I have. We gave him a cop out.
Who?
Because you brung it up. You said, well, but maybe why? This is why. It don't matter, Ben. It don't fuck.
No, that's not a cop out. I'm admonishing him. That's not a cop out. Go ahead, Quality.
No, I'm not saying like cop out, wrong word, but what I'm saying, the fact that when it comes to black people, and when we do shit that ain't right, where I don't like is when we find every reason to give them grace or to say, well, but this
that ain't no grace. No, I'm giving them the opposite of grace.
But why did what happened to him had to even come up?
To who? Or maybe I don't know what's going on. I'm speaking about.
I need help. I have questions.
Why did it?
Yeah, Quality. Yeah, go ahead, Quality.
Okay, in the first statement that you made, T-Man, bear with me here because I got to go far back because we went so far.
Yeah.
Okay, the first statement that you made when you said when Rock told the story and you said you don't like it when we what was your? I don't remember the exact terminology, but it's somewhat of down black people, I guess, or like us kind I guess. I was trying to figure out in that particular story, where did you see that at? Where did you see where? And I'm not going against you. Trust me. I'm
gonna answer your question. I'm trying to do what is it?
In Rock's story that he had told, his analogy that he used about himself. You saw you made that statement about you don't like it when we do this. Where did you see that done in that story?
I don't even know.
Because I'm curious. There's no right or wrong.
Yeah. No, I don't even know. Let me make sure I understand what's going on. Rob, are you saying you had a black judge that pretty much threw the book at you?
No, he was trying to. I was fighting.
Okay, right. He was trying to throw the book at you. Then he got replaced by a white judge that looked out for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
No, the white judge, he was more fair.
Mm-hmm. No, so my point was what I was saying was that, hey, we are supposed to, well, I ain't saying we, but like myself, like I say, I consider myself a fair and just person. I'm saying like, hey, whenever you see somebody doing something good, you get credit for it. Like be the change you want to see. Hey man, that's a good deed that person did. But at the same time, I'm saying what we tend to do is whenever somebody like us, when we do each other wrong, we'll use the example like, because I don't get no problems from the white man. They don't do nothing to me like that. I'm saying the point that I was.
Yeah.
No, I know you ain't saying that, but I'm saying this happens though. This happens a lot. Matter of fact, this is to the point to where we say, I love black folks, but I hate NIGGAS. We'll say stuff like that.
Oh, I stand on that.
But yeah, it don't have to be from your mentality, Rob. But people make this statement with a different mindset. In other words, I don't like my own, like I love my people, or they'll say this, man, white folks, we more racist than white folks. In other words, we should be like white folks because they ain't as racist no more. And I'm like, man, like why do we always have to be the brunt of everything bad now? That's the same rhetoric that they've been using against us. Yeah. Like we got to recognize that they do effed up stuff too. So it's true that I was saying that on the side of give credit, but I'm also saying, like you saying right now, hey, that he threw the book at you. Maybe he's overcorrecting. And I'm saying that it's a bad thing. He's going so far, it turns into self-hate. That's what I was saying.
Yeah. And my point that I was making was this. I like the way you explained it because that's what I was getting to. In the story that the analogy that Rock used, and it's not that you do it purposely. Sometimes you don't even know that you're doing it because that's the point I think you're making, TBN. It's subconsciously being done that you don't even recognize that it's being done. Is what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but it's what I'm thinking you're saying. Because in the story, Rock said this happened, and that judge, but identified was the only thing was that this man looked like him, same skin color. So because of that now probed his thinking. And I'm not saying this is what happened, Rock. So please don't go crazy. I'm just showing you subconsciously this is what is going on. In Rock's mind, because he looked like him, subconsciously he started to be like, well, man, he only doing this because he do this to other people, and he do this and he do that to them. And I seen it when he did this to that guy, and he did it with this guy. And all of a sudden now the narrative is built in this particular person's mind. So now enter the new judge that comes along. Of course, this judge don't look like me no more. But all of a sudden now, my troubles are gone. I don't have any more troubles. So all of a sudden now, you see where I'm going now, TBN? That's why I was asking you to clear it up. All of a sudden now, because this judge came in and my troubles are gone, and no, Rock, I'm not saying that's what you're saying either. So don't go crazy. But I'm just saying,
you're using my personal experience with the assumption of
using your personal experience because that's what we were talking about. We're not using you.
But now you're doing what Rich do. You're
adding. I want to see where you're going with it, Rock. I'm trying to see his point because I think I see where you're going.
So because the new judge came in, he doesn't look like me. Subconsciously now, I'm being given grace because he ain't trying to do me in like this guy was trying to do me in. You see what I'm saying? And that's how that narrative, what you are saying, is built because our mind has played this game on us just because.
But that's
it's called self. That's a self-hate right there. Yeah, that's not you, Rock. Not you, Rock. But that's a self-hate right there.
But that's a self-hating statement to put that variable in. Is that's what the average black man think too.
Anybody said all that, Rob?
Black man, yeah, ain't nobody
said all that.
But it was said. You can't just say something and then say, "But I ain't say all that."
No, so I think he just laying out a scenario. There's millions of scenarios, Rob.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it's a scenario.
But it's a very.
But Rob. Okay. So listen, quality. So quality. Check it out. What I was saying is on the flip side with the judge, though. I'm saying, man, Rob, it sounded like that judge was he in his mind. Like you said, you don't know if this was the case, or he felt like, people that look like me been mistreating me my whole life. So now that I see somebody that look like you that I can identify with, since I want to correct that behavior so much, I'm gonna throw the book at him. I'm saying that's a problem.
Here's where my point is proven. The fact that listen to this, I put colors on them, and now this whole conversation is about the dissection of the mind of the black man, which is subconsciously giving them grace. And that's my problem. I don't
see that's not grace. How's that grace, Rob?
I'm saying. How's
that grace?
All I'm saying is this.
Grace.
I don't even the fact that this conversation went to this is all because there was two different shades of people that gave two different results. If it wouldn't have been those different shades of this we would have not went here.
But where does the grace come from? No, I don't see the grace part.
Hey, can I say something? I've been quiet the whole time. Can I say one thing, y'all?
I'm finna let me land. My whole point is that we totally ran from giving the white man any grace for actually being fair.
No, we didn't. I said it.
I go. Can I go? Can I go? I ain't saying nothing. Can I say one thing?
Goes back around to about what the black man went through. We made the whole conversation about the black man.
So do you want? So what we supposed to? So was the conversation supposed to then be about? We give the man. I said, look, give credit where it's due. We supposed to keep talking about that?
Yes. Can I say something, y'all?
We gonna run around. It's good. I digress.
Can I say something, y'all? T-Ben, quality. Can I say something, y'all? I've been quiet the whole time. This is the point I see. I'm on the outside looking in, but I'm gonna say this. You know what a fucking problem is, y'all? Is when you see a nigga and you think he supposed to do something for you. That's where we fuck up.
Again,
when you think that nigga, because he black, he supposed to do something for your nigga ass. That ain't guaranteed. I'm talking, brother. I'm talking. I was talking.
Then you're using the same fucking negative assumption. Yeah, get your ass out. I don't give a fuck. I didn't go in there looking for the nigga to save me, nigga. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not talking about you, though, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking to Rob.
About what the judge
I didn't use Rob.
We're not saying you. This is what kills me.
Y'all think you're talking me. It ain't me. I ain't even upset. I ain't talking about you.
And say, well,
I'm not talking about. I'm giving an analogy. I'm saying as us as black folk, when we see another nigga, we think a discount, we think on sale, we think look out, we look help me out. When we see that from a black man, that's what we do. I'm no different. You go somewhere, you got to hook up, you got this. We automatically do that, but we don't do that to other people.
When you in Target,
you goddamn right.
When you go to HEB, do you ask for the hookup?
No,
exactly.
Walmart, I do. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I'm just saying. So just
us as a people. We're not saying.
And I'm just saying because
I'm taking it personal. I'm just talking shit. Don't ever think I'm taking it personal.
Okay,
but what I'm saying is, so let me see. This is where I got to ride with Ben. So do you think that's what most niggas do? Rich
brother. This is not about me. I'm just giving you another perspective on the answer. I'm just saying.
You can't back it up. Do you think most niggas look for a discount?
Think about it, Rich. You only need 51% of the niggas. So I don't know.
Yes. Hey, if you're a nigga and you don't ask for a discount, you're not a nigga. If you don't ask for a discount, you're not a nigga. So that's like asking what's the difference between a black man and a nigga. That's like asking me that question. What's the difference between a black man and a nigga? A nigga gonna of course want a discount. That's common sense.
They put niggas and crackers on a boat with holes in it so they can drown. I'm gonna be a celebrating motherfucker.
See?
Did I stutter?
You might be on the boat, brother.
I want them.
You might be on that. You might be on that, right? Be careful. Yes.
Put them niggas on a boat.
Well, you're a nigga cracker. You might be on the boat. I'm trying to tell you. You're not listening.
Nigga. Put them ugly niggas on the boat too.
See?
Damn, hold on. I'm ugly now. Wait a second. Hold on. Now, shit.
Well, since you want to volunteer, nigga, get your
I'm ugly now, but I ain't volunteering. I can't help it. I'm ugly.
Niggas are slow.
I don't want to go.
But yeah, it wasn't that personal. I'm just saying, when as black folk, that's the way we see it, And when the white man do his job, we think he's Superman. Now he's just doing his job.
When the aliens land,
yeah,
they don't come for your ass. First they go.
I know.
They coming to get the world greatest.
Yeah. But it's gonna work.
They're gonna come get that. We got to have that on the show.
You world's greatest ninja.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Hey, Rich gonna be like, what the weed on your planet like?
See, you gotta realize there's some aliens land tomorrow, and they ask you, how do you pick your women? Do you know y'all gonna say from the ass? Cause she fine. Do you know how crazy that sounds?
I'm not
I'm not saying that, but you're gonna say she fine. And he's gonna be like, what is fine? How could you explain that to alien? I picked my woman because the thing she shit out of bigger than the other girls, and I like her.
Hey,
because she fine. No, but I'm just saying, just imagine. You brought up, I'm just saying, how could you explain that? That's an analogy.
Think about that.
That's an analogy. Think about that, Ben. You got to explain to an alien how you pick your woman.
How big her butt is. The thing
that's what they do.
That's how most guys look at women.
This
Wait, that's not crazy. Hey, I'm saying that would be crazy to an alien.
Hey,
he'd be like, huh?
Hey, how do you think the male aliens are going to respond when they see beautiful black women, bro?
Like the niggas in the gym, their dick gonna get hard.
And on that note,
fuck wrong with y'all. Fuck with y'all. I'm on
just drop it right there. Drop it.
Yeah. We out here.